Shriram capital Tamil Nadu Premier League 2024 இன்னைக்கு சூப்பர் சாட்டர்டே ரெண்டு அட்டகாசமான கேம்ஸ். முதல் கேம் Salem Spartans vs Lyca Kovai Kings. Lyca Kovai Kings ஆல்ரெடி குவாலிஃபை ஆயிட்டாங்க. ஆனா ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டூல வந்து அவங்களோட கேமை முடிக்கணும், இந்த லீக் ஸ்டேஜஸை முடிக்கணும் அப்படிங்கிறது தான் அவங்களோட நோக்கமா இருக்கும். இந்த கேமை பத்தி பேசுறதுக்காக என் கூட இணைஞ்சிருக்காரு ஹேமந்த் பதானி. வணக்கம் வணக்கம், வெல்கம் பேக்.
வணக்கம் வணக்கம் சஸ்திகா.
And நீங்க TNPL of course நீங்க ஊரெல்லாம் சுத்தி உலகமெல்லாம் சுத்தி திரும்ப
இங்க வாங்க, நீங்க முத்து மாதிரி பேசிட்டு இருக்கீங்க. வாங்க வாங்க, இந்த மேட்ச்க்கு வாங்க.
இங்க வந்தாச்சு. இன்னைக்கு மேட்ச்ல நீங்க என்ன எதிர்பார்க்கறீங்க?
என்ன கேட்டிங்கன்னா லைக்கா வந்து ஹாட்டா சைடுங்க, சூப்பர் ஆடிட்டு இருக்காங்க, பெஸ்ட் ஆடிட்டு இருக்காங்க, ஆன் டாப் ஆஃப் த டேபிள். அவங்க எதிர்பார்ப்பாங்க நம்ம வந்து இந்த மேட்சை ஜெயிச்சிட்டோம்னா ஷுவர் கன்ஃபார்ம்டு டாப் டூவில் இருப்போம். ஏன்னா தேர் இஸ் அ பாசிபிலிட்டி. பை இட்ஸ் டெடிகல் ட்ராக் இந்த மேட்ச் ஜெயிச்சாங்கன்னா அவங்களும் 10 பாயிண்ட்ஸு, செப்பாக் சூப்பர் லீக் ஜெயிச்சாங்கன்னா அவங்களும் 10 பாயிண்ட்ஸு. எதுக்கு நம்ம 10 பாயிண்ட்ஸில் நின்று நெட் ரன் ரேட்லாம் வரணும், அதெல்லாம் தேவையே கிடையாது. மேட்சை ஜெயிச்சோமா 12 பாயிண்ட்டுக்கு போனோமா டாப் 2க்கு போயாச்சு, டாப் 1க்கே போயாச்சு, போக வேண்டியது. அதுக்கப்புறம்
அங்கேருந்து நாங்கள் அப்படியே வேற மாதிரி வருவோம் அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி தான் அவங்க இருக்காங்க. பட் எஸ், நமக்கு கம்ஃபர்டபுளாக தெரியும் ஆல்ரெடி லைக்கா கோவை கிங்ஸ், செப்பாக் சூப்பர் கில்லிஸ் மற்றும் திண்டுக்கல் டிராகன் வந்து டாப் 3ல இருக்காங்க. அந்த 4th பிளேஸுக்கான அந்த கேம் தான் இன்னைக்கு ஈவினிங் கேமாக இருக்க போகுது. திருச்சி கிராண்ட் சோலாஸ் I Dream திருப்பூர் தமிழன்ஸை டேக் ஆன் பண்ண போறாங்க. This is the most exciting game of the tournament. அதுவும் நம்ம லீக் ஸ்டேஜ்ல கடைசியா வர இப்படி ஒரு ஃபேண்டாஸ்டிக் கேம் அமையும்னு யாருமே எதிர்பார்த்திருக்க மாட்டாங்க.
இது வந்து செம்ம மேட்ச். இது வந்து ஆப்வியஸா நீங்கள் ஜெயிச்சா வந்து நீங்கள் கண்டிப்பாக நீங்கள் குவாலிஃபை ஆக போகிறீங்க. போத் சைட்ஸ் நல்லா ஆடிட்டு இருக்காங்க. ஒரு பக்கமாக ஒரு கேப்டன் வந்து சாய் கிஷோர். ஆனால் நான் எதிர்பார்க்குறேன் இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் போலிங் போடுவாரா. எனக்கு தெரியும் அவர் வந்து இப்போ ஒரு இன்சிடென்ட் வந்துட்டு இருக்காரு. அவரோட போலிங்கை வந்து மானிட்டர் பண்ணுறாங்க. நீங்கள் குறிப்பிட்ட இவ்வளோ ஓவர்ஸ் தான் போலிங்கை போட்டானோ எல்லாமே ஒரு தெரிஞ்ச விஷயம். இருந்தாலும் பை சான்ஸ் அவர் வந்து ஒரு 2-3 ஓவர்ஸ் எப்படியாவது போட்டாருன்னா அவரோட டீமுக்கு சாதகமாக இருக்கும். பட் நீங்கள் சொன்ன மாதிரி பிக் கேம், சூப்பராக இருக்கும் இந்த மேட்ச்.
எஸ், டெஃபினெட்லி எஸ். இந்த ரெண்டு கேமும் விளையாட போகிற பிச்சோட ரிப்போர்ட் இப்போ நம்ம பார்க்க போகிறோம். யோ மகேஷ் பிச் ரிப்போர்ட்டோட வெயிட் பண்ணுறாரு, வாங்க போகலாம்.
வணக்கம் மக்களே, திண்டுக்கல் லேகோட ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டபுள் ஹெடர் டேக்கு நம்ம வந்து ரெடியாக இருக்கோம். பிச்சுக்கு போகிறதுக்கு முன்னாடி டைமென்ஷன்ஸ் ஒரு வாட்டி பார்த்துடலாம். பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு ஸ்ட்ராங் விண்டு கண்டிப்பாக இருக்குது அக்ராஸ் த கிரவுண்ட். பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ரைட் ஹேண்ட் சைடில் ரிலேட்டிவ்லி ஸ்மாலர், பட் அது வில் பி அகெயின்ஸ்ட் த விண்ட், வேரஸ் லாங்கர் சைடு வந்து விண்டு டெஃபினட்டாக இருக்குது. ஸோ இது டெஃபினெட்லி பிளேயர்ஸ் கால்குலேஷன் எடுப்பாங்க. பட் கம்மிங் டு திஸ் விக்கெட் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா டெஃபினெட்லி ஒரு ட்ரை சர்ஃபேஸாக இருக்குது. இந்த ஒரு விக்கெட் வந்து லாஸ்ட் 1 இயரில் யூஸே பண்ணல. ஸோ ரிலேட்டிவ்லி ஒரு ஃப்ரெஷரான விக்கெட். டெஃபினெட்லி ஹார்டாக இருக்குது, லைட் கிராஸ் கவர் இருக்குது, நல்ல பைண்டாகி இருக்குது. ஸோ பேட்டிங்க்கு ஆஸ் யூஷுவல் திண்டுக்கல் வந்து எந்த அளவுக்கு பேட்டிங் நல்லா இருந்திருக்கோ அதே மாதிரி தான் இன்றைக்கும் எக்ஸ்பெக்ட் பண்ணலாம். பட் இந்த ஒரு கிரவுண்டு பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் ஃபாஸ்ட் பவுலர்ஸ் வர்சஸ் ஸ்பின்னர்ஸ் வந்து ஃபாஸ்ட் பவுலர்ஸ் தான் நிறையா சக்ஸஸ் கிடச்சிருக்கு. வேறு ஸ்பின்னர்ஸ் கொஞ்சம் ஸ்ட்ரகிள் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. பட் இந்த விக்கெட்டில் உங்களுக்கு சக்ஸஸ் வேணும்னா டெஃபினெட்லி அந்த ஒரு லென்த்து வந்து ரொம்ப இம்பார்ட்டண்ட். அண்ட் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நேற்றுக்கு நடந்த மேட்ச்சில் ஸ்பின்னர்ஸ் வந்து அந்த ஃபுல்லர் லென்த் 2 to 4 மீட்டர்ஸ் இருக்கிற அந்த ஒரு லென்த் அண்ட் அந்த ட்ரெஜெக்ட்ரி கொஞ்சம் வந்து பவுன்ஸு கிடைக்கிறதுக்கு கொஞ்சம் ஃப்ளைட் பண்ணி போட்டால் டெஃபினெட்லி சக்ஸஸ் கிடைக்கும். ஸோ அந்த விதத்தில் இன்றைக்கான மேட்ச்சில் டாஸ் வின் பண்ணுற கேப்டன் டெஃபினெட்லி பேட்டிங் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் எடுத்தால் மச் பெட்டராக இருக்கும்.
திருநெல்வேலியில் தான் காற்று ரொம்ப பயங்கரமாக இருந்துச்சுன்னு பார்த்தா ஹேமாங்க இங்கேயும் வேறு லெவலில் இருக்குது.
அது வந்து தமிழ்நாடுக்கு வந்து அப்படி தானேங்க, கிட்டத்தட்ட அப்படி தான் இருக்கும். பட் பிச்சு நீங்கள் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஆக்சுவலாக நேற்று நான் அதே தான் பார்த்தேன். யோமி சொல்கிறது கரெக்டு. நார்மலாக வந்து இங்கே கொஞ்சம் ஈரப்பதம் இருக்கும். பட் ஒரு டிஃப்ரெண்ட்டான ஒரு சர்ஃபேஸஸ் கொடுத்துருக்காங்க, கொஞ்சம் ட்ரையராக கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. ஆனாலும் பெரிய லெவலில் பால் டேர்ன் ஆகலை. மேபி கொஞ்சம் ஸ்டாப் ஆகிற வாய்ப்பு இருக்குது. ஏன்னா டே கேமு, ஈவினிங் கேமில் வந்து இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் பேட்டிங் ஆடுறதுக்கு சாதகமாக இருக்கும், ஈஸியாக இருக்கும். டே கேம் இருந்தாலும் நான் இந்த கண்டிஷன்ஸில் என்ன கேட்டிங்கன்னா நீங்கள் ஷூர் இது கேட்க போகிறீங்க, நான் அதுக்கு ஃபஸ்ட் ஆன்சர் பண்ணிட்டேன். டாஸ் ஜெயிச்சா நான் போலிங் போடுவேன்,
நீங்கள் போலிங் பண்ணுவீங்க. ஆல் ரைட், ரெண்டு கேப்டன்ஸ் வந்து இப்போ டாஸில் வெயிட் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காங்க முத்துவோட. வாங்க இப்போ டாஸுக்கு போகலாம்.
Ladies and gentlemen, toss time. ரெண்டு டீமும் ரெடியாக இருக்காங்க. அண்ட் அஃப்கோர்ஸ் நம்மளோட டிக்னிட்டரிஸ் இங்கே இருக்காங்க. லெட் மீ இன்ட்ரடியூஸ் SKM Salem Spartans-ஓட இன்னைக்கு ஒரு புது கேப்டன் அபிஷேக் செல்வகுமார் இஸ் ஹியர். அண்ட் ஷாருக் கான், கேப்டன் ஆஃப் லைக்கா கோவை கிங்ஸ். ஹேமந்த் குமார் இன்னைக்கு மேட்ச் ரெஃப்ரி. வி ஹேவ் மிஸ்டர் வினோத் குமார் ஃப்ரம் ட்ரிபிள் த டாஸ் ரெப்ரஸன்டேட்டிவ். அண்ட் RJ ஜாக்சன் துரை ரெப்ரஸன்டிங் LKK. டாஸுக்காக ஹோம் டீம். அபிஷேக், ப்ளீஸ் ஸ்பின் த காயின்.
டெய்ல்ஸ்.
டெய்ல்ஸ் இஸ் த கால்.
Tails it is.
டெய்ல்ஸ். ஷாருக், டாஸ் வின் பண்ணியிருக்கீங்க, என்ன முடிவு பண்ணியிருக்கீங்க?
நாங்கள் சேஸ் பண்ணுவோம்.
டாப் 2ல ஃபினிஷ் பண்ணுறது உங்களுக்கு வந்து ஒரு லட்சியமாக இருக்கும். நீங்கள் ஜெயிச்சா உங்களுக்கு வந்து அது கிடைக்கும். அது எவ்வளோ முக்கியம் ஷாருக்?
ஆப்வியஸ்லி அது ஒரு இம்பார்ட்டண்ட்டான ஒரு விஷயம். எவ்வளோ நல்ல கிரிக்கெட் ஆனாலும் எவ்ரி கேம் இஸ் அ ஃப்ரெஷ் கேம் அண்ட் முடிஞ்ச அளவுக்கு இந்த கேமும் நாங்கள் ஃபுல் எஃபர்ட் தரோம்.
அண்ட் 2 வருஷமாக நீங்கள் வந்து கோப்பையை ஜெயிச்சிருக்கீங்க. இந்த வருஷமும் வந்து பிளே ஆஃப்க்கு ஃபஸ்ட்டு தகுதி அடைஞ்ச டீமாக இருந்தீங்க. ஆனாலும் இந்த வருஷம் ஏதாவது ஒரு விஷயத்தில் ஒர்க் பண்ணணும், அதை வந்து இன்றைக்கி பண்ணலான்னு அது எந்த விஷயமா இருக்கும்?
இல்லை, அந்த மாதிரிலாம் ஒன்றுமே கிடையாது. நாங்கள் பண்ணுறது தான் பண்ணிகிட்ருக்கோம். ஒன்றும் சேஞ்ச் பண்ணலை. ஏன்னா ஒரு சிமிலர் டீம் தான் ஆடிட்டுருக்கோம் நாங்கள் ஒரு 2 இயர்ஸாக. ஸோ முடிஞ்ச அளவுக்கு அவங்கவுங்க ஸ்ட்ரென்த்ஸுக்கு அவங்கவுங்க பண்ணுறாங்க.
டீம் நியூஸ்
சேம் டீம்.
ஆல் தி பெஸ்ட்.
தேங்க்யூ.
ஷாருக் கான் கேப்டன் ஆஃப் லைகா கோவை கிங்ஸ். அடுத்தபடியாக அபிஷேக் இங்கே வராரு, கேப்டன் ஆஃப் சேலம் ஸ்பார்டன்ஸ். அபிஷேக், ஒரு புது கேப்டன், என்ன நியூஸ் ஷிஜித்?
ஷிஜித் ஐ மீன் ஹீஸ் நாட் வெல் ஆக்சுவலி. ஃபியூ சேஞ்சஸ் இருக்குது. ஸோ குரு சாய், செல்வகுமரன், கணேஷ் மூர்த்தி அண்ட் ராபின் பிஸ், ஷிஜித் சந்திரன் நாட் பிளேயிங்.
ஓகே.
அண்ட்
ஓகே, நிறைய பேர் உள்ள வந்திருக்காங்க. நம்ம பார்த்துறோம். ஏன்னா இது வந்து ரொம்ப ஹோல்சம் சேஞ்சஸ் ஆயிருக்கு. காரணங்கள் என்னன்னு தெரிஞ்சுக்கலாமா? ஜஸ்ட் டு ட்ரை அவுட் நியூ யங்ஸ்டர்ஸ்.
எஸ் யங்ஸ்டர்ஸ் சான்ஸ் கொடுக்கணும்னு அதனால தான்.
ஓகே, அதாவது ஒரு சீசன் வந்து ஆப்வியஸ்லி டேலண்ட் இருக்கிற அளவுக்கு பாயிண்ட்ஸ் டேபிளில் ரிஃப்ளெக்ட் ஆகல, அது தெரியுது. பட் ஸ்டில் ஒரு ஃபினிஷிங் ஆன் ஹை எவ்வளோ முக்கியமாக இருக்கும் போது.
எஸ், ரொம்ப முக்கியம் அது ஆக்சுவலி. வி ஹேவ் நத்திங் டு லூஸ் ஹியர், ஒன்லி டு கெயின், தட்ஸ் ஆல்.
ஆல் தி பெஸ்ட்.
தேங்க்ஸ்.
ஓகே, ஸோ இங்கே நியூஸ் என்னதுன்னா லைகா கோவை கிங்ஸ் டாஸ் ஜெயிச்சிருக்காங்க. அவங்க போலிங் தேர்வு செஞ்சிருக்காங்க.
ஹேமங்கண்ணா நீங்கள் சொன்ன மாதிரி அவங்களுக்கும் கேட்டுருச்சு போல இருக்கு. ஓகே, ஹேமங்கே சொல்லிட்டாரு, நம்மளும் வந்து இதே பண்ணிக்கலாம் அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி லைக்காவோட கேப்டன்
பிட்ச்
சொல்லிட்டாரு.
அப்படிதான்மா. நேற்று வந்து கொஞ்சம் வித்தியாசமாக போனாலும் ஷுவராக இந்த பிட்ச்சில் வந்து ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பவுலிங் போடுறதாங்க கரெக்டான முடிவு.
அண்ட் டாக்கிங் அபவுட் லைக்கா, இட்ஸ் ஆல் அபவுட் த கேப்டன் மாதிரி தான் போய்கிட்டு இருக்கு அவங்களுக்கு சீசன். எஸ், அப்பப்போ வந்து வி சி ஒரு கப்பல் ஆஃப் கேம்ஸ் வந்து சில பிளேயர்ஸ் வந்து ஸ்டெப் அப் ஆகுறது பார்க்குறோம். பட் மோஸ்ட் ஆஃப் த டைம் இட் இஸ் ஆல்வேஸ் ஷாருக் கான்.
போன மேட்ச்சில் வித் பேட் ஒரு 50 அடித்தார். மற்றபடி மற்ற மேட்சஸ்லேயும் ஒரு கேமியோ அடிச்சிருக்காரு. பட் எனக்கு என்ன பிடிச்சிருக்குன்னா, அவர் ஷாருக் கான் இந்த போலர் ஒரு லாஸ்ட் ஒரு 2 இயர்ஸ் தான் ஷாருக் கான் இந்த போலரை வந்து நம்ம டிஎன்பியில் நம்ம பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கோம். எப்போ தேவைப்படுறதோ விக்கெட் எடுத்து கொடுக்குறாரு, எப்போ தேவைப்படுறதோ ஹி கெட்ஸ் யூ தோஸ் விக்கெட்ஸு. பேட்டிங் வந்து சான்ஸ் இல்லை. டிஎன்பிஎலோட ஒரு பெஸ்ட் பேட்டர்ஸு. அதன் காரணமாக அவர் ஐபிஎல் ஆடின்னு இருக்கார். ஐபிஎல் வந்து ஒரு 8 கோடி 9 கோடியில் அவரை எடுத்திருக்காங்க. கிளியர் கட்டான ஒரு தெரிஞ்ச விஷயம் தட் பால் ஸ்ட்ரைக்கிங்கில் எண்டில் வந்து இவரோட டிஎன்பிஎல்ல பெட்டர் பேட்டர் கிடையவே கிடையாது. பட் போலிங் ஒரு பெரிய ப்ளஸ்ஸுங்க.
அண்ட் ஆல்சோ போலிங்கில் வந்து ஒரு கடந்த சில வருடங்களாக அவர் விளையாடுற எல்லா மேட்ச்லையும் அட்லீஸ்ட் ஒரு விக்கெட் வேறு எடுத்துடுறாரு. அதனால எஸ், டெஃபினெட்லி
ப்ரெஷர் ஓவர்ஸ் வேறு போடுறாரு. தைரியமாக போட்டுருக்காரு. நார்மலாக நீங்கள் எடுத்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா டிஎன்பிஎல் ரெக்கார்ட்ஸை லெஃப்ட் ஆர்ம் ஸ்பின்னர்ஸை நிறையாவே போலிங்கை போட்டு நல்லா பர்ஃபார்ம் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. பட் இவர் வந்து ஆஃப் ஸ்பின்னராக இருந்தாலும் நான் கலக்கிறேன், நான் என்னோட போலிங் நீங்கள் பாருங்கள், நான் வந்து மேட்ச் டு மேட்ச் விக்கெட் எடுக்கிறேன், மேட்ச் பர்ஃபார்ம் பண்ணி காமிக்கிறேன். அந்த ப்ரெஷர் சிச்சுவேஷனை பியூட்டிஃபுல் ஹேண்டில் பண்ணுறாரு ஆஸ் அ கேப்டன், ஆஸ் அ பவுலர், ஆஸ் அ பேட்டர்.
அண்ட் டெஃபினெட்லி எஸ். ஆனால் இன்னொரு பக்கம் நம்ம சேலம் ஸ்பார்டன்ஸ் போன டைம் வந்து டீமே ஒரு மாதிரி மாறி இருந்துச்சு. இந்த டைம் கேப்டனே மாறி அனுப்பிச்சிருக்காங்க. when they finish they will want to finish it on a high note இல்லையா?
அவங்க பாயிண்ட் ஆஃப் வியூவில் கண்டிப்பாக ஹை நோட் தான் முடிவு பார்ப்பாங்க. பட் முடியுமா? ஏன்னா கிரிக்கெட் அந்த அளவுக்கு சரியாக ஆடலை. ஆன் த பேப்பர் நீங்கள் எடுத்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா டீசென்ட் சைடு ஒரு விவேக் ராஜ் இருக்கார், ஒரு ஹரிஷ் இருக்கார், அபிஷேக் செல்வகுமார் இருக்கார், விஷால் வைத்தியா இருக்கார், பொய்யமொழி இருக்கார், சன்னி சந்து இருக்கார். ஸோ ஆன் த ஹோல் ஆஸ் அ சைடு வந்து வெரி குட் சைடு. ஆனால் பர்ஃபார்மே பண்ணலையே, ஒரே ஒரு மேட்ச்சில் ஜெயிச்சிருக்காங்க. ஸோ எனக்கு என்னமோ ஒரு ஃபீலிங் இருக்குது இந்த மேட்ச்சில் கிட்டத்தட்ட அட்வான்டேஜ் லைக்கா கோவை கிங்ஸ்.
அப்போ நான் ப்ரெடிக்ஷன்ஸே கேட்க தேவையில்லை,
சொல்லிட்டேனே. நீங்கள் கேட்காம நான்
சொல்லிட்டேனே அப்படிங்கிறீங்களா? ஓகே, அப்போ லைக்கா மேலே தான் நீங்கள் ஃபுல்லாக அண்ட் தே வில் ஃபினிஷ் இன் டாப் 1ல வந்து அவங்க முடிச்சிருவாங்க.
6 மினிட்ஸ் அவங்க தான் நான் வந்துங்க.
ஆல் ரைட், ஓகே. டே கேமை பார்க்க நீங்கள் எல்லாரும் ரெடியாக இருப்பீங்க. வாங்க லைவ் ஆக்ஷனுக்கு போகலாம்.
The moving day of this season's TNPL. The last team for the playoffs will be decided today as the IJM Tirupur Thamarans and the Trichy Grand Cholas face off in a knockout game tonight. But First up is the clash between defending champions Lyca Kovai Kings and bottom-placed SKM Salem Spartans. Kovai were the first team to qualify, and the Shah Rukh Khan-led side would be gunning for a win and a top 2 finish. They are up against Salem, who have had a disappointing season, having been knocked out of contention. With just 1 win from 6 matches, they would like to end their season today with a memorable win. Good afternoon and welcome to the Shriram capital Tamil Nadu Premier League 2024. Match action continues in our 4th of 5 magnificent venues. Dindigul. We are at the NPR College cricket ground. It's a scenic drive to get here. The first match today, SKM Salem Spartans taking on the Lyca Kovai Kings, and match number 26, that's tonight at 7:15, the IPL and India taking on the Trichy Grand Cholas. These are the fixtures here in Dindigul. We had a high-scoring contest yesterday, doubleheader day today and tomorrow before we get into those playoffs. Business end of the tournament. Toss happened a little while ago as the Lyca Kovai Kings won it and decided they're gonna have a bowl first. 5 changes for the SKM Salem Spartans. Sudhin Sanjeevi making his debut. Vishal Vaidya comes in. Sunny Sandhu, Gauri Shankar and Yar Arun Muri, the other changes for them this afternoon. A change in captain as well. Abhishek dons that hat. And the Lyca Kovai Kings largely unchanged. Just Thamare Kannan, who was the impact player in the last game, coming in for Atikur Rahman, who will most likely be their impact player later in the contest. The options for impact player for both sides: Salvakumaran Guru Sai, Tarun Kumar and Ashik Srinivas for the Salem Spartans. And highly likely that Atik would feature. 2 on-field umpires picking up that new ball as they make their way out to the middle for this match number 25. Good afternoon and welcome, WB. It's a hot day today.
Good afternoon, Shivani. Good afternoon, everyone, wherever you are. It's a hot day. It's likely to be a lot more harder for the Spartans because it's a very difficult game for them. Abhishek it is who's going to open for them. He's got to improve upon his strike rate quite obviously. And the openers will have a major role to play here for this side. The Spartans definitely not in contention for a place in the top 4. And Vishal Vaidya will be the other opener for them, 115.3. It looks like these two have approached this T20 format in a different manner altogether, starting off a bit slowly and then looking to build up as they spend some time out in the middle. And as far as the Kovai Kings are concerned, they're right on top. That's been the side to beat. They've had a fantastic streak of 11 victories on the trot. And the Thamare Kannan will start the proceedings for them. Going back to Salem Spartans again, it's going to be very difficult for them to keep their motivational levels going because they have nothing to play for, except of course for the individuals' personal and professional pride kicking in this afternoon.
Time to kick off this doubleheader contest. It is a Super Saturday. Match number 25, afternoon game today. SKM Salem Spartans have been put into bat by the Lyca Kovai Kings. As the umpire calls play. WB, you were talking about the SKM Salem Spartans and also a host of changes. Their captain also has changed. Shijit Chandran, Abhishek mentioned, is not well. That's what he mentioned at the toss. Sanjeevi making his debut as well. So a host of changes for them.
First runs for them. Coming by way of an extra leg by signaled. Yes, this is as good an opportunity as any to try and ring the changes, give the others a game. And, we saw a high-scoring game last night, and this looks similar as well, this surface. And this is a surface which has been sparingly used at this venue. Looks good, firm, bit of grass on it. Well-bound track, this, be full of runs. No matter which surface you play on, the general characteristics of surfaces on a square will more or less be the same.
Abhishek on strike. And gets off the mark with that.
Very tentative prod first up, understandable. Rakesh Raghavan is the on-field umpire.
And his partner forward today, K. Raghuram, at square leg at the moment. Our TV umpire, Mohammad Rafi, and our match referee, Hemant Kumar. In their opposition, Lyca Kovai Kings, they've only used 13 players through the tournament. One change was when Sai Sudarshan came back from Zimbabwe. Then Sachin had an injury, so Sujay came in. And then it's only been Tamare Khan and Atikur Rahman they've used as impact players. So a lot more settled, the Lyca Kovai Kings. Bit of an appeal from Suresh Kumar, the keeper. A tidy over. 3 runs coming off the first. Manimar and Siddharth to share that new ball. That one drifting away from the left-hander. But beautiful, isn't it, WV?
Yes, it is. It's been a picturesque ground. I came to this venue about 10 years ago. Never ever get tired of admiring the scenery out here.
Some Kovai supporters in the crowd. They've been doing well. They've been treating the fans. Some fantastic performances, consistent as well. You mentioned their 11-match winning streak was only broken by the Dindigul Dragons. But they march on.
Their collective performance is the reason why they've not made too many changes. Just an odd tactical change here and there. Because not only have they won in succession, but they've also had players putting the hands up and bailing them out of difficult situations.
Big appeal, drifting leg side looks like, but are they going to go upstairs? There is a bit of a discussion happening there. Captain, not interested.
Well
Just one run off that second over, 4 without loss. Just consistency from Thamrai Kannan. He's been so good with that new ball.
That one squatting a bit, not bouncing enough. And that's the reason the attempted cut did not yield any results.
Picks that up. It's the first Shriram Fantastic Four of the afternoon. Crossing the boundary safe and sound like Shriram's fixed deposits.
There's easy pickings for a batter looking to be aggressive. Straying onto the pads was Thamrai Kannan. Hardly any protection out in the deep. And played over the infield. 2 bounces into the fence.
Upish towards mid-off, but they get the single.
There's not been much of shape for Thamrai Kannan in there, nor much of deviation of the surface.
He's been brilliant with that new ball against the Sika Madurai Panthers in their last game, picking up 4 for 20 and defending 160. Was an impactful performance, crucial wickets, got those breakthroughs at the right time. That's why he's there at number 3. Best bowling figures in this year's Shriram Capital TNPL, 4 for 20 for him. Ishwaran with 6 for 32, Sonu Yadav 5 for 30, Ajay Krishna with 4 for 20 as well in that very same game. Beautiful drive down the ground from the left-hander. The second boundary. What a force, so well planned, like Shriram's life insurance plans.
Superbly executed, presenting the full face of the bat. It was in the slot all right, but he was obviously looking to play an aggressive shot because he had taken his time, he had played out a few deliveries, and it was almost as if the bowler is obliging, being in sync with his thought process.
Looking to be aggressive again, gets a single retained strike, 3 gone, 15 without loss. Abhishek comes on strike with that single. But someone like a Manimaran Siddharth is bowling WV. We'll come back to that. The animalistic headlights, sporty tank and bold colors makes this bike look so cool, and it is totally wicked. The TVS Raider. Well ball, side out. How do you go after, coming back to that WV, how do you go after a bowler like Manimaran Siddharth?
First of all, pick the speeds that he's bowling at and then use the speed that he provides. He does have the tendency of bowling a quicker delivery followed by a slower delivery. So you got to be discerning all this rather acutely. And depending on the pace he gives, depending on the line he bowls, you got to pick your spots and play shots against him. By that I mean, if he bowls short and wide, you try and play it behind square, use the pace. If he does bowl a fuller length and takes the pace off, then you look to go over the infield straight down the ground.
And once you know the variations that a bowler is going to bowl, you have plans for those specific deliveries. You're still reacting, of course, but you have a plan. Once you pick it out of the hand, you can go with that shot. Beats that inner circle on the offside. And it runs away as well. Vishal Vaidya, the third four for him. That was a crucial four. Be prepared for crucial moments in life with Shriram Chits.
Bit of width on offer on that occasion, and the left-hander picking the gap there. Yes, it was knocked down by the field right point, but still there was enough pace on it for it to run away to the boundary.
Nine runs off it, 24 without loss.
Through the offside in the air, just didn't carry. Sai Sudarshan gave it his all. If he can't catch it, probably nobody else can. Change in commentary box, Hemang Badani. Left-hander is with me. The game of inches, Hemang.
Truly a game of inches, no doubt. Another installer, he might have been there. Not to be. And as you rightly mentioned, if he can't take it, not many can. Safe as houses, Sai Sudarshan.
Through the leg side, not much timing, but it's in the gap. Inside part of the bat, wanted to go straighter, Vishal Vaidya, but he got enough. He will take this boundary.
Shriram, fantastic four. Inside half of the bat, doesn't matter how they come, as long as they come. Just got a feeling that the ball was a tad bit slower than he expected. Played it too early. They better move on.
Goes through the offside, in the air. Not much timing, but that's the shorter side. The fielder will get around. I think it's Jataved from third man. Trying to go too hard here. Vishal Vaidya outside edge this time.
Full marks for the intention. Stepping out, looking to get closer to the ball. Just didn't get enough bat on ball. Was looking to go over mid-off. Gets the outside half of the bat. Goes over the point region. We've seen yesterday it's a high-scoring surface. You'll have to get a move on in the power play. They're no loss right now. They'll have to go hard.
Through the offside. It was there. You just get the feeling that Vishal Vaidya is going for the ball. He has to wait for it, allow the ball and meet it under his eyes. One of the reasons probably is not finding the middle here. It's a hot day here in Natham, Dindigul district. But that hasn't stopped the fans from enjoying the cricket here in southern Tamil Nadu. He's got enough this time, Vishal Vaidya. He was clear. Once the ball was pitched up, went through the leg side over mid-wicket, much needed boundary.
Waited on the ball and looked to time the ball. Didn't want to hit it too hard. That was the error that he made the previous time. Was looking to go too hard. Not the case here. Waiting on it, allowing the ball to come to the bat. They need Hat's bat. I was there on the field for a little while. It's a very warm day.
A hat as good as yours will be perfect, Hemang. Yeah, that's well done. When you play late, you have more time, and that's batting. 36-35 with the loss. And with the golden arm, Shah Rukh Khan. He's up on the purple cap leaderboard. Shah Rukh Khan, deceptively quick and gets a little bit of extra bounce. The off spinner. Starts off with the wide.
looking to dart the ball in, looking to be within the stumps. Doesn't want to give any room. Was nursing an injury, batted with the injury the last game, got a 50. I hope he's okay. I hope nothing serious though. Looks like a big plaster.
Yeah, he's in and playing. We hear the news that it happened in the restroom. He slipped and fell. We don't know, yet to be confirmed. What a shot! Bit of room provided to Abhishek. He rocks back. The most important thing, he hits it in the gap for a boundary.
Thought he played that beautifully. Shah Rukh Khan bowling it slow. Abhishek slowing down his bat flow. Waited on the ball and then the timing at the end. Nice to see someone in T20 format hold shape.
The smart operator, Shah Rukh Khan. He knows which side to bring himself on. The leg side boundary is definitely bigger. And he is bowling to the right-hander. So he is bowling from the right hand. Look at that. Not much, but definitely 2 meters. We've seen how much of a difference it has made for the boundary line catches. The wind going from offside to leg side here. Then Shah Rukh Khan is bowling. TVS Star City Plus Purple Cap leaderboard. Shah Rukh Khan is up there. I always wondered why he is not bowling more in the Indian Premier League in IPL. Probably something to look at.
I'll try and have a chat with the coach, Mr. Ashish Nehra, with the Gujarat Titans and pick his brains on why isn't he bowling enough. He's done well, no doubt, with the ball.
Another important question, is Ashish Nehra going to continue as coach with Gujarat Titans? That's another thing that we have to check, and there's a mega auction as well. Is Shah Rukh Khan going to be in Gujarat Titans? But whoever is watching, he's definitely got another dimension to him, his cricket rather. That's the TVS Star City Plus. It's economical. The mileage of TVS Star City Plus in city traffic is extremely good. Just like Lyca have been in this power play, in a power play 44 without loss. Jataved has been the find for Lyca Kovai Kings. Youngster slider going down the leg perhaps.
Ambitious appeal if you ask me. The keeper wasn't interested. Keeper clearly telling the bowler going down the leg side.
Extra bounce. I really like the pace at which Jataved Subramaniam bowls. He's a leg spinner, but his trajectory. He can flight the ball and he can bowl flat as well. He's got variety. Partnership right now 46, just 40 deliveries. It's a wide. Turning out to be a good over. They are without loss, so probably good time to change gears.
Just like the way he bowls slightly slower through the air, Jataved. Normally you see spinners darting it in, not the case with him. Always on the slower side, looking to toss the ball, looking to spin the ball. He's asking the batter to generate the force, generate pace off the bat. He's had a good couple of seasons, and I think he also is a part of the Sunrisers Hyderabad side.
Yeah, it comes from the mindset, isn't it? He's brave, If you want, you take me on, but I'll give myself a chance of taking a wicket. It's the correct mindset for a spinner in T20 cricket. He's got the variations as well, Emma. Bowls slow, he does have a slider, he has the googly. He will get better. The single brings up the 50 partnership for the SKM Salem Spartans. 50 without loss.
I just get a feeling it's a forced change with Shah Rukh Khan of the attack. Maybe that injury that you spoke about.
Good to see him back on the field. As the saying goes, make hay while the sun shines. When you're no loss, you have to try and up your run rate. You can probably slow down if a wicket falls, but then when you're no loss, you have to keep pushing that run rate up constantly. At least try. Yes, he does try. And that's the one. Abhishek has heard me. Off spinner came into the attack. The right-hander takes him on, deposits it into the stands.
Sharon plays super six. Badri, the batter, was itching in the com box. He saw the off spinner. He knew he had to be taken down, and the batter obliges. They need a few more of those sixes, those big hits. We saw last evening 200 is what Dindigul Dragons got. I understand it's an afternoon game, but at least 170, 180 is a pass score.
Yeah, it's about time. 180, I reckon, will be par here. High scoring venue, and it's a chasing venue too. Heights chasing scores done really well here. That means it's good batting conditions, not a huge ground. Just 58 and 56 on either sides today here, NPR College Cricket Ground. Not big even by TNPL means.
Well ball.
Also a venue that you get maximum sixes, and just exactly what we get to see here again. And that was a conscious conversation that we had in the CSG dugout over the years. When you play here, look to go in the air, look to use the altitude, don't try and keep the ball down. If you look into play a big shot, look to go with the wind and in the air, try and get that six. And we've seen that last evening. Shivam Singh, I think, got about 10 of those. Got 100, 10 sixes to his name, and many other batters who were pretty much doing the same.
Well ball, Sabash.
Just a single to Vishal Vaidya to end the over. 61 without loss.
61 without loss after 8. The SKM Salem Spartans. A good opening partnership this. Played a little too early on that occasion. The wrong one from Jataved. Big appeal given. Breakthrough here. Or are they going to go upstairs? Yes, they do. The Indian Overseas Bank DRS has been taken by Vishal Vaidya.
Copy it, Rakesh.
Your mic is on the number.
Thank you. TV umpire to director. We have a player review for LBW. The original decision is out. I've checked the feed. It's a fair delivery. Can you please start with front on? Can you please rock and roll it here? Ball seems to be passing close to the inside edge of the bat. Can I have the ultra edge to check that, please?
Yeah, building it, ready for...
Copy that. Ultra edge is building.
Here it comes.
Take it through. There is clear gap on the left side. Take it till the end. Satisfied. No bat involved. Can you please move on to ball tracking when it is ready?
Here it comes.
Pitching in line, impact in line, wickets hitting, original decision out. Rakesh, you can stay with your original decision of out. You are on screen. Thank you.
3 reds. That means Vishal Vaidya has to make his way back to the pavilion. He's out for 36, 61 for 1, the SKM Salem Spartans. So that's a boom, 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 golden wicket of Vishal Vaidya, who was striking very well. So in comes Vivek. He's known for his big hitting abilities, and every time he's come number 3, he's done very well. He also looks a little bit more defined as a batter. He's been more consistent this season. Tossing it up there, Jataved. He's throwing the bait up. Vive Raj is going for it. The cattles are having the meal. Some good visuals here. It's been 5 dot balls and a wicket. If he finishes with another dot ball, then it becomes a wicket maiden. So this is the kind of breaks that the Lyca Kovai Kings wanted. Takes that single. 1 run, 1 wicket off the 962 for 1. Alongside Shah Rukh, he's been one of the bowler in the leaderboard. So he's got those good seam-up deliveries. He can bowl the slower one. He can bowl those bouncers. So as a bowler, you need that kind of a variation. And he's got a very interesting field here. Lyca Kovai Kings already in first position, but if they win here today, then they will qualify in those top 2 slots. So they get an extra chance to make it into that final. That is a spot that they'd be eyeing also, because getting into the top 2 position and also ensuring that you're in a winning momentum will do a lot more good for the team. So that's exactly what will be in the mind of Shah Rukh Khan and his boys. So that's the points table again. So if they win this game now, so they'll go to the 12 point. So the team after that, they have no opportunity to get to the 12 points. So which is clearly evident that they will retain the top position in the points table. The night game today, match number 26, the Idrim Tirupur Tamarans taking on the Trichy Grand Cholas. That is a virtual knockout for either team. They need to win to qualify for the playoffs. It'll determine which teams round out that top 4. So it all boils down to the night game, the 4th qualification. One good thing is Tirupur Tamarans and the Trichy Grand Cholas have played some good cricket, Shivani. I've enjoyed how Trichy Grand Cholas have revamped their side, and every player is taking up the responsibility and performing, because last year they were a completely different side. They were nowhere in contention. So this year has been a whole new different year for the Trichy Grand Cholas, and the Tirupur Tamarans on the other side have also played some good cricket in spite of not having their star player Vijay Shankar not in the squad. So whichever team ends up on the losing side, I'll be very disheartened, because I've enjoyed both the teams' performance in the tournament. And when they've won big as well, big margins. Trichy Grand Cholas, some tall scores for them. 67-run victory got them going, and they didn't look back. So they have a good net run rate as well. Going for that big hoik. 3 runs coming off this over, 65 for 1.
So that's what is expected of the Lyca Kovai Kings.
Tossed it up. Goes through the fielder. Vivek with the boundary.
Lucky for Vivek that he didn't find the fielder. Hit it very hard. In fact, from this angle, I was able to see that the ball was swirling away from Mukhilesh, because of which he was not able to judge. Because at one point it felt like he was behind the ball.
Brilliant work on the line.
Because Mukhilesh is one of the better fielders of the Lyca Kovai Kings. Maybe if we have the visual again, this is the recent delivery, but the one before that, the ball was swirling away from him, because of which he was not able to go for the catch. So today, in the pitch report, it was mentioned there was a bit of wind compared to yesterday. So because of which I feel the ball is moving away. So you have to judge based on the movement of the ball. Get yourself behind.
Gets a good stride forward for that sweep. You want to be there amongst the crowd. Tickets are available at Paytm Insider. We're also coming into the playoffs, so qualifier 1 and eliminator happening here in Dindigul, qualifier 2 and finals at Chennai. Don't miss the opportunity to see your stars in action. There aren't too many games left, so better get your tickets. Be a part of the Shriram Capital TNPL 2024. It's a leg spinner's delight.
A big swing and a miss. The ball was tossed up. Was nowhere in position to connect that ball. Even if you had connected, that would have been a catch somewhere around the third man or the point.
That fielder inside the circle. Run out. Is it?
Your mic is on to number.
TV umpire to director. We have an umpire review for run out at the bowler's end. Can you please start with side on? Still batter is outside, batter is outside, batter is outside. Okay, batter is satisfied. Have now no part of the bat is grounded behind the popping crease. I have a decision for you on the big screen.
Your decision is on.
Out, I repeat.
There was a change in field. Long off came inside the circle. Manimaran Siddharth was positioned there. And Abhishek goes back on 20, 71 for 2 Spartans.
Exactly why it is very important to be aware.
Let's hear from Muthu. He's downstairs.
லேடிஸ் அண்ட் ஜென்டில்மேன் ஸ்ரீராம் கேபிட்டல் டிஎன்பிஎல் ஒவ்வொரு ஊரில் நடக்கும்போது ஸ்பெஷாலிட்டி என்னன்னா குடும்பமாக வருவாங்க அண்ட் ஸ்கூல் கிட்ஸ் ஒரு எக்ஸ்கர்ஷன் மாதிரி வருவாங்க. அந்த மாதிரி தான் இன்னைக்கு வந்திருக்காங்க. எந்த ஸ்கூல்லேருந்து வரீங்க நீங்கள்?
சிட்டி இன்டர்நேஷ்னல் ஸ்கூல்.
ஸ்கூல் எங்கே இருக்குது?
அப்போ கேசராப்பட்டி பொன்னமராவதி.
ஓகே, கிரிக்கெட் வந்து உங்களுக்கு எவ்வளோ பிடிக்கும்? இந்த மாதிரி கிரவுண்டில் வந்து இந்த பிளேயர்ஸ் எல்லாம் நேரில் விளையாடுறத பார்க்குறது எவ்வளோ நல்ல ஃபீலிங்காக இருக்குது?
அது டிவியில் பார்த்தே ரொம்ப இதாக இருக்குது. ஆனால் இதில் பார்க்குற ரொம்ப கிரேட் எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸாக இருக்குது. நல்ல சரௌண்டிங்ஸ், மவுண்டெயின்ஸ் எல்லாமே சுற்றி இருக்கிறது ஒரு கிரேட் என்விரான்மெண்டல் சரௌண்டிங்ஸாக இருக்குது. இது ரொம்பவே என்ஜாய்மெண்ட், ஒரு எக்ஸைட்மெண்ட்டாக எங்களுக்கு ரொம்பவே இருக்குது.
நிச்சயமாக இருக்குது. அதான் டிவியில் பார்த்த எந்த பிளேயரை வந்து இங்கே நேரில் பார்க்கும்போது உங்களுக்கு வந்து ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமாக இருக்குது?
ஷாருக் கான் பார்க்க ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமாக.
ஷாருக் கான் மாதிரி பண்ணுவீங்களா? ஷாருக் கான் எப்படி பண்ணுவார் ஸ்டைலு? ஷாருக் கான் இப்படி பண்ணுவார் கையை வச்சு, பார்த்து இல்லையா? ஓகே, ஒரு பவுண்டரி வந்திருக்கு. ரொம்ப ரொம்ப நல்ல ஷாட். இப்போதைக்கு சேலம் அணி நல்லா விளையாடிக்கிட்டு இருக்காங்க. சரி, உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்ச பிளேயர் யாரு?
ரோஹித் சர்மா எனக்கு பிடிக்கும்.
ரோஹித் சர்மா பிடிக்கும். செல்லம், டிஎன்பியில் உனக்கு யாரை பிடிக்கும்?
எனக்கு ஷாருக் கான், சாய் சுதர்ஷன் 2 பேரையும் பிடிக்கும்.
ஏன் சாய் சுதர்ஷன் கூப்பிட்டியா? திரும்பினாரா?
திரும்பி ஹாய் சொன்னார்.
வெரி குட், வெரி குட். அதே மாதிரி நீங்களாம் வந்து ஒரு 4 அடிச்சாலோ 6 அடிச்சாலோ எப்படி என்ஜாய் பண்ணுறீங்க நீங்களா?
ரொம்ப ஜாலியாக என்ஜாய் பண்ணுறோம்.
என்ன பண்ணுவீங்க? இப்போ ஒரு 4 அடிச்சிருக்காங்களே, நீங்கள் வந்து என்ன மூவ்மெண்ட் போடுவீங்க அதுக்கு?
The steps ஏதாவது.
என்ன ஸ்டெப் எனக்கு கொஞ்சம் சொல்லி கொடுங்களேன். 4 அடிச்சா என்ன ஸ்டெப் போடணும் அப்படின்றத உங்க பேர் என்ன?
மேக்நாத் ஸ்ரீ.
மேக்னா சொல்லி கொடுக்க போறாங்க. என்னதான் சிங்கிள் போனால் கமா அந்த பவுண்டரி ஸ்டெப் இதை எல்லாரும் சேர்ந்து போடலாமா? 4 அடிச்சா மேக்னா நமக்கு சொல்லி கொடுப்பாங்க. என்ன ஸ்டெப்? 1 2 அப்புறம் 3 4 மியூசிக் எதுவும் இல்லையா இதுக்கு? ஸ்டார்ட் மியூசிக். கம் ஆன் மியூசிக். அங்க ஒரு பேண்ட்லாம் வந்திருக்காங்க தம்பிங்களா. நைஸ், so nice to see. இவ்வளவு குழந்தைங்க அவங்களோட கிரிக்கெட்டிங் ஹீரோஸ் இங்க நேர்ல பார்த்து அவ்வளவு விஷயங்கள் பார்த்து என்ஜாய் பண்றாங்க. இதே என்ஜாய்மெண்ட் நிச்சயம் அங்கேயும் நிலவும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். பேக் டு யூ கைஸ் in the com box.
So good to see the kids from the international school have the opportunity and come and get to see their superstars in action. In fact, the boy was mentioning about Sai Sudarshan, Shah Rukh Khan and Siddharth Manimaran, and they've inspired him so much. And also we did get to see those good dance moves, Shubhani. I enjoyed it. I love the beat, very rhythmic.
And they're enjoying it as well. Crowds coming in big numbers. It's good to see school children out during the day on this Saturday. Big shot. Vivek unleashes. The Sharon Ply super 6.
This has gone a long distance here. Our Vivek, the ball was in the slot. Bowled at 127. The sound of the ball hitting the bat itself shows it has gone really long, and this will give him great confidence. We've seen so many players hit those sixers, and now Muthu approves a 6 as well. There have been so many sixes that's been hit in this tournament, but this one will be very special for him because of the sound, Shibani. The sound of the bat gives you great confidence and sometimes demotivate the bowlers also.
Yudhishwaran on the receiving end. Does well at fine leg. 14 runs coming off at 85 for 2.
So you see the Puma fashion dot balls in this innings, 31 so far. They bowled some dots. Misunderstanding again. We've already lost one to a run out. The SKM Salem Spartans. A change in commentary. It's me as Badrinath along with W.V. Raman. Welcome, coach.
Thank you, Badri. It's good progress, this 85 for 2. Might have been happier, the Spartans, if they were to get to the 100 mark or close to the 100 mark. But they still have some hopes because Vivek is unleashing some brutal and monstrous shots.
As you say, there is, coach. Look at that. It's a free hit. Overstepping there. Manimaran Siddharth. The line belongs to the umpire. Some part of the foot, grounded or not, but should be behind the line. That's what the rule says. Vive Raj gets a free hit. Has to go downtown. Good comeback from the bowler. Yorked him. Poor running almost cost them another run out.
Ball watching on that occasion. And that's exactly what will get you into trouble. You've got to keep your eyes not only on the ball but also on your partner, because it's all about judging a run well and ensuring that both you and your partner are on the same page. You can't be at the same ends. You've got to be at different ends and complete a run.
Yeah, got to be on different ends, but you got to be on the same page. Understanding between partners definitely helps. It's life for cricket. Communication is the key. Getting a move along the SKM Salem Spartans. I reckon 180 will be par here. It's a good batting track, not a huge ground this.
That's good to hear, young lady, that you love cricket. Siddharth, as usual, being economical here.
Running was good that time. This is the advantage that the Lyca Kovai Kings have. There are plenty of bowling options. Shah Rukh Khan has the luxury of choosing from among them. Multi-dimensional cricketers, many in their side.
That's exactly why they've done well. They've not made too many changes. It's a settled squad, and they made a tactical change as and when required, because all of them have contributed to the success.
In the air, not enough timing. Manimaran Siddharth is quick, can't hold on to it. Definitely got a finger on it. Can't hold on, would have been the catch of the tournament.
Fantastic effort that the ball was going away from him, and it was always a case of the money being on the ball. He does well to get to at least get his fingertips onto the ball. A fast sprint and good anticipation as well.
I could give marks for effort. I will give him 100. Dream 11, commentators leaderboard. Not yet, like a dream. Vive Raj just tapping him for another single. Ends the 13th over, 93 for 2. Goes downtown, yes! You could almost feel it, you could almost smell it. Smokes it, Vive Raj. Leg side for another 6.
Fuller length from Mohammad, and he clears the left leg out of the way. And once he swings the bat, gets a decent contact. There's only one place the ball is going, way into the crowds, because he's a powerful hitter of the cricket ball, is Vivek.
It's a share on play, super 6 as well. That's just torn advertising boarding. The British Empire package drinking water. High voltage player of the match. Who is it? None else than our Vivek. He's striking at 140. I just got the feeling, coach, that he's going to go after this over. He loves the leg side, and it's with the wind, not a big boundary. Going to look for a big over. Yeah, it's high. It's out of here. What a shot. The big arms, the big guns coming into play. The 100 comes as well for the SKM Salem Spartans. Care of Vive Raj.
Back-to-back sixes. He's already set up himself to play those big shots. And with the left leg out of the way, all he needs is some freedom. He got it because it was fuller length just around the off stump and swung his arms without any inhibitions. And Mohammad now has to really think hard. The second 50 coming in just 39 deliveries, sorry. And that's because of this man tonking the ball way into the crowds.
That's the nature of these big hitters. They just wait and wait and wait and pick that over. Pick that bowler. Is this going to be the big one? 12 runs already off it. Slow one, goes leg side. Attempt was there, not good enough. Another boundary, 16 runs coming off the first 3 deliveries. Vive Raj is on a roll.
It was a teaser. Change of length from Mohammad. He bowled it into the pitch. But still, Vivek is in no mood to try and nudge the ball around. He is looking at hitting the ball into the crowd as many times as possible. It kept the fielder interested, but he was unable to cut it off.
Another 4 is it? Yes! Not enough timing, but good enough. He is lining Mohammad up. There's only one gear in his batting at the moment. Another boundary.
6-6, 4-4 is what the timeline reads in this over. This is a terrific effort, this. From Vive Raj going over the infield. Couple of shots on the onside, couple on the offside. Where does Mohammad bowl now?
Forces a change in the field. The fine leg coming in, long off, dropping back. But the field doesn't matter. He's going to look to clear the ropes here, Vive Raj. Well bowled by Mohammad. Nice composure under pressure. Change of pace.
Fuller length. Line was way outside the stump as well. And that swing of the bat is always fierce from Vive Raj. And that's the reason he can get the ball to travel long distances.
It's brutal biryani power, I like to call it. Vive Raj loves his biryani, loves his sixes. Batting strike rates with a short ball. Salem topping it. Well bowled by Mohammad. Good ball to finish the 14th, 113 for 2. That Manimaran coming into bowl. Tries to go on the offside, not enough timing. He's taken it. Sai Sudarshan himself at long off. Coming in safely, pouches it. He is the best fielder. He doesn't drop many.
Clever bowling this from Siddharth. Tossing it up nicely. The batter had to reach out for it. And as he made contact, the bat turned in his hands. And that was an insurance deco. Safe hands of the match catch by Sudarshan. End of Sanjeevi for 6, 113 for 3, Spartans.
For a single.
Fourth over from Siddharth. Shah Rukh Khan realizing the importance of drying up runs from one end after the big over, last over. And Siddharth obliges. Picks up a wicket and then ensures that the batters don't really go after him by bowling a stump to stump line. This will be interesting to see, this contest between Vive Raj and Siddharth Manimaran.
A good batsman needs to mix caution with aggression. Vive Raj might look to play this one off. Just 3 balls to go in this over. Siddharth Manimaran probably the best bowler in Lyca Kovai Kings. Our Vivek is crucial. They need to get close to 180. Vive Raj presence in the middle is essential. Another dot ball. He's bowling well. Manimaran Siddharth, his last over. Just the 19 runs and a wicket. Another dot ball. Change of pace. Almost 96 kilometers per hour, that one.
You need finesse as well at times as a batter. Can't be hitting everything powerfully.
Excellent spell, excellent bowling from Siddharth. 114 for 3. Bandwagon moves on to Chepauk for the last few matches. Chataved comes into bowl his last over. The leg side goes Sunny Sandhu, just the single. Kaveri Hospital, our medical partners, the Shriram Capital TNPL. Your neighborhood's trusted emergency hospital. Good to know that they are there. Always on standby.
This good captaincy by Shah Rukh Khan. He's realized that Vive Raj is one who requires a bit of pace. And that's why he's resorted to giving spinners from both the ends. He made Siddharth Manimaran finish his spell. Now he's got Jataved into his 4th over. He's trying to make the batters dot up and let the frustration get the better of them.
Nice to see Shah Rukh Khan trusting his spinners. Get the job done. Manimaran, Siddharth and Jataved have been their best bowlers. A unique field set for Vive Raj. We can see a fielder straight down. A very, very straight mid-off. more than the field set, it's just to disturb the eye of the batsman, to make the batsman's focus shift from the ball to the fielder. It's down the ground. What a catch! Long gone. Mukilesh running in front takes an excellent catch. This might be the biggest moment of the match yet.
Outstanding effort from Mukilesh. Did not get the timing right. Vive Raj on the occasion. It didn't look like it was going to carry to the fielder. Another insurance deco, safe hands of the match catch from Mukilesh. Amazing work at long on, and that gets rid of the dangerous Vive Raj for 43. And the Spartans lose their 4th wicket on 117.
Excellent commitment from Mukilesh as well. The hardest catches is the ones that you dive in front. It needs your full commitment and conviction. He had it. Wrong on.
Not reading it at all, the batter Harish Kumar. Jataved picked up a wicket, and Siddharth Manivaran picked up a wicket in the previous over.
Just a single to end the 16th. 118 for 4.
At long gone and sending the batter back. End overs. Game on.
Thamaraikanan completely losing the grip on that ball.
Just got a feeling he could have given that a big whack. The smaller side. Little bad, and that would have been a 6. He still got a wide, no doubt. But it was a freebie, if you ask me.
And Harish Kumar, he hits a long ball. We've seen it do. We've seen him do it a couple of times. They go along at this run rate, among 147. But can they get up to 160, maybe 165?
That's the number they'll be looking at, 160, 165. The number that you mentioned is far too less. That's never going to be enough. 160 bare minimum, 160 also I would say is below par. Projected at 11 and over is 160. For me, even that's below par, Shibani.
What an effort that from Mukilesh. Absolutely brilliant. He ran in full tilt, put that dive in just in time.
Love the commitment. Love the fact that he wanted the catch, ran in hard, put in the dive in front. It's not the easiest to dive in front. You know for a fact that if you do miss the ball, there's a chance of injury. Straight onto your face, onto your head, but he gave it all.
That fielder had just been pushed back. So just a single.
Just get a feeling there's no mojo on the side. The Salem Spartans, they've realized to the fact that this is their last game. Let's just get back home. But I would think otherwise. Go home with a win. Play some good cricket. Go home with a win. Just been a bit flat for my liking.
Big shot. Harish Kumar gets into it. That's a biggie. Shriram fly, super 6.
He's known to do this. He plays the big ball. What a strike. Bang off the bat. 79 meters 6, and he knew it off the bat that this was traveling. This has gone a distance.
Didn't seem like he hit it very hard either. Just an extension of the arms. Nice full swing. But that's the power he possesses. Two balls left in this over, 9 runs off it already. Goes for another one, this time off the outside edge, and it runs away. 10 runs and 2 balls.
Fortuitous, if you ask me, was looking to go over the bowler's head, off the outside half of the bat, over the third man region. As they say, when you swing, swing hard. That's exactly what he's done. No half measures whatsoever.
That's what he does best. Harish Kumar throws the kitchen sink at it. Another one. Best of the lot, I'd say. 19 runs coming off this over, 137 for 4. Starts with the change-up, Mohammed.
When you wise more sixes, Dindigul with 850 sixes of the 65 games played here. Second best, Tirunelveli, followed by Chennai, Coimbatore and Salem. It's the altitude here, and also it's a good pitch to bat on, true pitch to bat on. It's always over the years been probably the best batting surface.
Sunny Sandhu also looking to get into it. But Harish Kumar is at the non-strikers end. You want him facing maximum number of deliveries.
As a batter, you need to be looking at the big shot, and if it's not there, get off strike. You've got someone like Harish Kumar who's batted so well, who's striking it so nicely. Get him back on strike.
Gets that single. That brings Harish Kumar on strike. What does Mohammed look to do?
Before we go there, they're just going to take the time to decide whether they take this. They've taken this.
The Indian Overseas Bank DRS has been taken.
Your mic is on. Ready.
TV umpire to director. We have a player review for LBW. The original decision is not out. I've checked the feed. It's a fair delivery. Can you please start with front on? Can you please rock and roll it here for me? Ball seems to be passing close to the bat. Can I have the ultra edge to check that,
Yeah,
please?
we're building.
Yeah, ultra edge is building, Raghu.
Here it comes.
Take it through. Take it through. Take it till the end. Take it up to the pads director. Thank you. Thank you. Satisfied. No bat involved. Can you please move on to ball tracking when it is ready?
We are building it.
Thank you. Copied. Ball tracking building. Stand by, Raghu. Ball tracking is building.
Here it comes.
Pitching outside off, impact in line, wickets, umpire's call, original decision not out. Raghu, you can stay with your decision of not out. You are on screen, thank you.
Since it was umpire's call, they retained their review. But the on-field umpire ruled it not out. So Sunny Sandhu is still there. Harish Kumar on strike. Finds the gap. Looking for the big shot again. Gets that boundary.
fast hands, and ensuring that the ball went in the vacant area. Wasn't the slower ball, was the on-pace delivery, but it was that angle that gave Harish access to the leg side.
He moved his body out of the way to create this space. Otherwise would have gone straight to the fielder. Held his shot and unleashed at the right time. Each shot getting better and better.
Packing a punch is Harish Kumar. What's the slower ball? It's the length. It was right in the slot. It was right up under his eye. You needed to be a bit more shorter as a bowler. Not the case, and then you see the ball fly away in the air. He is red hot right now, Harish Kumar.
British Empire packet drinking water. High voltage player, the match contender. 311 he's striking at, Harish Kumar. 2 4s, 3 6s. You said red hot? Absolutely. Good changeup, but they take the single, and that means Harish Kumar will be on strike next over. 149 for 4. It all depends on Harish Kumar. It's a clear plan. The field is set for it as well.
They've got a deep point, they've got a deep cover, they've got a long off. Pretty evident with that field. The lines are going to be way outside the off stump. Harish probably might be smart to stand on the off stump, not take leg stump guard, and look to go over the extra cover region.
Maybe he heard you, because he moved across his stumps, was outside off stump, but wasn't able to make contact on this occasion.
Nicely bowled, good execution. There's one to have a plan and the other to try and make sure that the plan is followed up by action. And that's exactly what Yudhishthran has done the last 2 balls. And under pressure, mind you.
It's the line, but it's also the length that he's bowling. He's bowling such a full length that it's very difficult to get under it. The same line, a little shorter, that allows the batters to get under the ball and hit it away. Top over this so far.
Good crowds in, always the case with TNPL. It's a hot afternoon, but still we've got people turning up to watch this tournament.
Three dots in the 19th over. Each dot is like gold.
Just giving us a single so far this over. 3 dots and a single to Harish Kumar. It's a top over. Just hope we don't jinx it with 2 more balls to go. But so far so good.
Happens every time, Hemang. Every time I say something, the opposite happens just after that.
Wide given. Bowler wasn't very pleased. We'll have another look at this. Yeah, that's a fair call. Isn't that the norm with bowlers? They're never happy with things. Whether it's a leg before shout once in a while or the wide call. I think the umpire did a good job there.
Again, outside that wide line. The wide line does not move in this TNPL. with the batter either. You can see that his shoulder is strapped up. Bowled the one over. But after that, used Mukilesh as well for one over, but hasn't bowled after that. Makes contact, Sunny Sandhu, and gets a boundary. Squeezes that through that point region.
Boy, oh boy, I hope he's not seriously hurt. I think he's gone into those LED boards. Let's have another look at this. Slicing it through the offside. Running hard to save that 4. Never really had a chance. I was running away from him. And there he goes, bang into the LED boards. But it looks okay. And you know why. There's Kaveri Hospital, the paramedics always there. Trusted emergency hospital. We have them in our neck of the woods. So no concerns, nothing to worry.
Ram Aravind with that effort. But a good shot from Sunny Sandhu. He hasn't really made contact with the ball too often in this innings. He's played 10 deliveries. But that one was brilliantly played and placed. Final ball of the 19th. Ends with the dot. Just 8 runs coming off at 157 for 4. A short ball, slower as well.
They've come back well. Lyca Kovai Kings, the last over from Vidishwas were a top over. And even this one starting off pretty well. They've gone into the pitch. They've tried to change the length and the line. 6s this evening. The first one was 75 meters. And then the big boy, Vive Raj, with a few mighty blows.
And Harish Kumar with another one, adding to that tally. 4th one for him.
Smartly waited for the short ball, waited for the slower ball, did not overcome it. Held his shape, and there she went into the stands.
Six runs coming off the first 2 deliveries. 4 balls left. We've said 15 runs off this over. We've gotten 6 so far. A good slower one from Mohammed. This is a nice tussle in the middle between these 2 players. Looking at those 6s again, Hemang. Some big hits. Vivek initially, and then Harish Kumar. Such good timers of that cricket ball. And when they hit the ball, it goes all the way. Refuses the single. Retains strike.
Was there a chance for 2 there? Just get a feeling that Harish Kumar straight away said, I'm going to hold on to the strike, and said no. But just got a feeling the way that he played it with soft hands, there may have been a chance to get back on strike. Idea spot on to hold on to the strike, but maybe the 2 also would have done the job.
Flat this time from Harish Kumar. Picks it up, takes it leg side, just clears that front leg out of the way and gets the distance.
Whether you go slow or whether you be pace on, if it's that length, it's going for a 6. It's going into the stands. We've seen that all through this innings, and with that 6, it's a 50 partnership. These two have put on 52 and 41 of them coming off Harish Kumar's bat.
And off just 18 balls. Strike rate of 227. Last ball of the innings, the score is on 169. Harish Kumar. It's not the last ball. A bit of an anticlimax.
They've got 13 already of the over. They'll be hoping to add another 6 to it to get to 19, get to 176. We'll be seeing him in action very soon. Ram Arvind with the bat. What are we looking at? Are we looking at another 6 here?
Oh, absolutely. This has been a good tussle between Mohammad and Harish Kumar. Mohammad changing it up with the length and pace. Harish Kumar hits this one. Deep square leg comes around. 14 runs coming off that final over. And the SKM Salem Spartans finishing on 171 for 4. Harish Kumar, a late flourish with 42 off just 19. A fighting total this.
முக்கியமான பிரேக் த்ரூஸ் வந்து இன்னைக்கு நீங்க கொடுத்தீங்க ஜாதவேத். A few word on that.
Yeah, I think the pitch was actually aiding spinners, possibly because it was a day game. But I reckon 170 yards about par, so we're going to have to bat well to chase it down.
And புது pitch தான் வந்து first time வந்து இங்க விளையாடுறீங்க அப்படிங்கறதுனால how is it behaving?
So last year actually it was aiding the seamers a bit more, but we played evening games, so this is a day game, so I reckon it was helping the spinners a bit more. So if you really tried to spin it hard, you were getting some lateral deviation off the pitch. So yeah, it behaved slightly differently to last year.
And table வந்து number 1ல முடிக்கணும் அப்படிங்கிறது தான் வந்து கோலா இருக்கும். சேஸ்க்கு என்ன பிளான்?
Yeah, just stick to what we know the best and just try our best basically. By process, I mean just try your best. That's about it.
Thank you very much and good luck.
Thank you, thank you.
The Lyca Kovai Kings winning the toss, deciding to bowl first. Vishal Vaidya and S. Abhishek put on a 61-run partnership at the top. A couple chances, difficult ones, but Vishal Vaidya was looking good. 5 boundaries for him. Abhishek got into the act as well before Jataved broke that partnership.
And then came in Vive Raj, known for his big striking. But before that, a bit of a mix-up between these two. Vive Raj, always someone who loves to play those big lusty blows. So a few from his bat.
Debutant. So then Sanjeevi. But Vivek Raj continuing on his merry way. Lusty blows. And the debutant was dismissed. Sai Sudarshan taking that catch. Jataved getting the big man. Mukilesh with a fabulous effort.
Just as we thought, they might just get to 150, 155. In came in Harish Kumar and struck a few blows. Struck them so neatly, getting his side eventually closer to the 170 mark. Mohammad wasn't enjoying the treatment. 4 or 5 sixes off his bowling. In the end, Kovai will have to get 172 in the stipulated 20 overs. It's going to be a good chase. We will see you soon on the other side.
is yes Sujay, the left-hander. The huge strike rate. He's a smart operator. Is yes Sujay. The Lyca Kovai Kings, they played some good cricket. When you played some good cricket, you want to be up there to get 2 chances in the final. Arun Murray will take the new ball, starting off with spin straight away, the Salem Spartans. Straight away, the umpire signaling for the impact player. Kaushik Srinivas has substituted Vishal Vaidya. Left arm spinner. You'll see he is bowling a bit later. Spinners did well for the Lyca Kovai Kings. Now it's the turn of the Salem Spartans. 172.
Get your runs and put your feet up, Badri. You'd have played longer.
Yeah, that's what Lyca will be hoping for. Should be gettable. Slightly below par is what I think in these good batting conditions.
Whatever moisture there might have been. Mind you, this is an afternoon game. Eller dried out. This pitch will be at its best for batting now. No devils at all in the surface. And it's a reasonably moderate target that they're chasing, 172. I say moderate because the current day cricketers take on targets and win successfully even if they have to chase in excess of 200. You've seen many a time sides have chased down huge totals very successfully.
The weather is getting moderate as well. It was very hot in the afternoon. No excuse for the batsman getting tired. Seeing him later in action, the skipper Shah Rukh Khan had some taping on his left shoulder. Hope he's okay.
Apparently he had a bit of a fall in the dressing room in the previous game. Mentioned to me it is nothing serious. Sai Sudarshan will be coming out at number 3.
The restroom in the dressing room is what I heard. Don't know. No confirmed news. But didn't happen on the field.
Always one for details, Badri. You are?
Just what I hear. A good over so far. Good start. Arun Murray. Starting off with spin. There's a good healthy breeze blowing in this ground now. From leg side to offside at the moment. Another dot ball. Good steady first over. 3 without loss.
Deep square leg is a man out on the boundary on the leg side. He does angle the ball across to the left hand to Sunny Sandhu.
Edge! Almost there. You have to take those. They had a chance, half a chance probably. Sunny Sandhu thought he had his man, but it's a boundary.
He created the opportunity, angling the ball across the left-hander, just eluding the fielder in the slip position. Could he have dived, gone for it one-handed? Maybe, but that was his natural reflex. He went for it with both hands, trifle late, and that resulted in a boundary. Unlucky for the bowler.
I reckon he's too deep as well. Ball isn't going to carry so much. A great deal of bounce on this wicket. He's in play there, the slip. The angle of Sunny Sandhu.
Modern day cricketers talk about reaction time, Badri.
Ball has to carry. You have to give yourself a chance. Yes, reaction time, yes, but they have to give yourself a chance first. He was just hoping to get hand on ball. He wasn't going for the catch.
Yes, you're right. You need to have some chance of catching the ball. You got to try and ensure that you stay in the right place. Don't stand too deep.
Actually, this wicket, I don't think there is so much carry.
Yes, this is also something the slip fielder must have factored in when he was watching the match in the first half. He would have seen how much bounce there is on the surface, what is the carry like for the fast bowlers, and also assess the kind of speeds that Sunny Sandhu bowls. And all these factors should have gone into how deep he is going to stand at first slip.
The intent of the fieldsman as well. Sometimes the poor fielder is always set at slip, but such an important place, it can bring you a wicket. He's definitely in play. I'm the skipper, I will want my good fielder, good catcher at slip. It's Sunny Sandhu's swing and the angle. Ball's going to go in that area. Point, slip, third man, they are the hot spots. Goes through point. Another boundary. You need to have your best fieldsman right there in point. It's a hot spot. Not a great effort from Vivek. Another boundary.
Just opening the face of the bat. And that crosses the boundary safe and sound, like Shriram's fixed deposit. Shriram 4 for the left-hander with a minimum of effort.
Almost an afterthought of a shot. Brings about a change in field. The slip has gone to short third. The ball went in point. What are they thinking, the Salem Spartans? 13 without loss. Absolutely no turn whatsoever for the off-spinner. In fact, is drifting away from the right-hander.
Is interesting. If it is dug into the pitch, like the fast bowls like to do, the ball does not bounce much. But for the spinners, there's fair amount of bounce available because they're not really hitting the deck hard. They're looking to try and bowl with a bit of loop.
Goes through the offside. Realizing Suresh Kumar that there is not much turn, giving himself room, going through that offside field.
That was crunched through the offside. He made a bit of room for himself because the length was there, and he smashed it through the offside for another Shriram 4. What a 4. That was well planned, like Shriram's life insurance plans.
There's some pressure on the bowler, making a bowl much more straighter. Suresh Kumar. Down the track he goes. Not where he intended, but there is enough timing. This hard new Kukopura ball, even if you get 50% contact, you can get it to the boundary.
Another Shriram 4 for Suresh Kumar. Trust him to smack a 4 like that, just like Shriram Chits on the back of a boundary a couple of deliveries ago. This time gaining in confidence and going over the top with a bit of use of his feet.
Two fours is over. 9 runs coming off it. Last ball. Goes through the offside. As soon as it was flighted, Suresh Kumar wasted no time getting another boundary. Third of the over, 26 without loss. Deposited by the batsman.
There were 3 boundaries scored by the right-hander Suresh Kumar in the previous over. This was the last ball of the previous over and smashed over the top. One bounce into the fence, and he's beginning to grow in confidence. The first of the boundaries came off a thumping shot of the back foot. After that, he's used his feet and carved the off-spinner for a couple of boundaries over the infield.
.27 without loss. Lyca Kovai Kings. Just 8.7 runs per over, the required rate. Yes, they have qualified. The Lyca Kovai Kings are at number 1, but to cement their place at number 1, they need to win this. Defending champions. In the air! Shriram getting underneath, takes it. Suresh Kumar looking to go leg side, played a bit too early, has to go.
Sunny Sandhu does well to extract a bit of extra bounce there, and off the leading edge it went high in there. He knew as soon as it went to the leading edge that was Insurance Deco's safe hands catch of the match by Shriram. That's the end of Suresh Kumar. He was dismissed for 14, 27 for 1, Kovai.
Needs no introduction. Sai Sudarshan, he's been in tremendous form. Right from the IPL to the Indian team. He's here because of this. Suresh Kumar trying to go across the line. Top edge, good catch by Shriram. Ball must have been swirling in the wind. It's off the mark straight away. Good timing. Shriram. Eventually get to it. Sai Sudarshan extremely quick between the wickets, showing the difference straight away. Starts off with the 3.
That was good running by Sai Sudarshan. He timed it sweetly enough. And by his standards, it's been a quiet TNPL for him. Scores of 8, 4, 33, 34. Gradually running into form in the last couple of games. And this is not good news for his opponents, because once he gets going, he cashes in on his good form.
Another thing to learn from Sai was the attitude in the running. As soon as he hit it, he ran. Ran the first one hard, he ran the second one hard, gave himself an opportunity for the third. Good cricket. Sai Sudarshan is another TNPL product, made his TNPL debut in 2021, played for Tamil Nadu the same year. 2022 made his IPL debut. 2023 made his Indian team debut. We can't forget that knock in the IPL final against the Chennai Super Kings. 2023 IPL. Last ball, finishes off with the dot. 30 for 1.
Welcome back, Darush.
Hello, Shabani. So today is an opportunity for Sai Sudarshan to pile up some runs, because he hasn't been amongst the runs. So today is an opportunity for him to bat as long as possible. And Sujay on the other end, a youngster as well, who's a very potent batter.
Makes it look so elegant, so easy. Just drives that beautifully through the gap. Just like Shriram's instant two-wheeler loads.
The ball was tossed up. angled into the left-hander. This is easy pickings for Sai Sudarshan here. Any left-hander would enjoy this, especially taking on an off-spinner. Will make him feel very good, especially hitting through the cover region. But this is a lovely scenic view here, Shibani.
Breathtaking, the views from this venue. It's a scenic drive to get here as well. Beautiful delivery.
Good bowling here from Arun Mori. He has been very impressive also, Shibani, because the first game he was amongst the wickets, and he's bowled to the right-handers as well, just not the left-handers. When giving away a boundary this over.
Over that mid-on fielder, whips it away, gets a 4 to end the over. 5 gone, 38 for 1. Harish Kumar, first bowling change. Was good with the bat. Can he transfer that confidence into his bowling today?
We've seen so many players do that, especially when they do well in a particular skill. The confidence transforms into the other skill as well. And being an all-rounder, all the more it helps you. That is what we've seen with Shah Rukh Khan as well. Mostly in the earlier part of the tournament, we see him do very well with the ball, and then that confidence transformed in his batting performance. Especially the last 2 games, he's been good as an all-rounder.
Fantastic hand from the point fielder. Saved a certain boundary.
Good effort from the fielder. It's important that they're able to cut those boundaries in the power play, because only 2 fielders are allowed outside the 30-yard circle. So it's important for the fielders to stand on the 30-yard circle than a little inside trying to cut those singles. I'm sure at this stage everyone will be aware of it. Because as a batter, the intentions will be always to get those boundaries, Shibani. Nobody would want to rotate the strike. Probably after the 6 overs, that is something that they'd want to, but initially they'd want to try and hit through the line, especially the mid-on and mid-off fielder are very crucial, because the ball is going to move initially. So they'd want to play through the line.
Yeah, to make the most of the power play when you only have the 2 fielders outside. Have the opportunity to keep going, hit through the line, hit those gaps, go over the top as well with minimal risk, as compared to once the fielders are spread out and you have to take them on. So there is an increased element of risk.
I think it's most of power hitting the first 6 overs with your conventional batting. The 6 to 15, the middle overs, is more about maneuvering the field.
Wide signaled. Captain for the day, Abhishek. Shijit missing in action today.
They've had 5 changes in their playing 11. I felt the last wide which was signaled was a little too harsh. Just went beneath the batter's bat.
Cuts it over the top. 1 bounce into the fence. Sujay with another 4. Rose with the delivery. And got another boundary.
This is what he was trying for the past 2 deliveries, but he was not able to connect it. But this time around, the line was a little closer. His intentions were to try and keep it aerial, especially when you have your offside field within the 30 yards. It's always better to go take the aerial route. You're mentioning about the scenic views here, Shivani. I'm also enjoying the cattle here. Good farms, the greenery that we always talk about, or always we've been speaking about throughout the tournament. Being in the city, this is so much different, so much fresh air. I somehow feel calm when I look at such visuals.
The green is supposed to be a very calming color for our eyes. Last ball of the power play. Goes over the top again. This time all the way. Finishes the power play with the Sharon Ply Super 6. 50 without loss. 50 for 1.
I think so far things are going well in the Lyca Kovai Kings' favor, because earlier matches we saw not much contribution coming from the top order. But this time around, this is the Sujay's 6th of the last ball of the power play. Good connection, even better than the previous delivery. Angled it, gave it enough power. Good connection there.
Just leans into that and takes off for the single.
And I think especially when you're heading into the playoffs, but before that, let's have a look at the power play. There were opportunities which were created by the Salem Spartans, but none were captured. Started off very well, Suresh Kumar taking on the bowlers, and then the fall of Suresh Kumar. And things didn't slow down after that. It was Sujay and Sai Sudarshan.
It's a 27-run partnership between them. They ended the power play with 52 runs on the board. Productive.
I think this is so much better than the Salem Spartans, because at this point Salem Spartans were 47 for no loss, whereas the Lyca Kovai Kings are 55 for 1. I'd always be happy with a 55 or a 60 for 1 than a 45 for no loss, because the intent is pretty evident here with the Lyca Kovai Kings.
Quick single. Quite comfortable in the end. He's too quick between the wickets. We've already seen Sai Sudarshan took a 3 to get off the mark.
That has been a common sight with the Lyca Kovai Kings. The running between the wickets has been incredible. Just not these batters, Shivani. The batters to come after this, a Mukhilesh or a Ram Aravind, they have been good between the wickets.
Bisects that fielder. Absolutely brilliant. Just opens the face of the bat at the right minute to find the gap and the boundary.
This is delicate and elegant. The ball was not very short, but he quickly went onto the back foot and opens the face of the bat. And this is good cricket here from Sai Sudarshan. He's well aware of the fielders.
Nine runs coming off the 7th, 61 for 1.
That both the teams would be eyeing for. Single to start off the over. We're talking about the running between the wickets, Shibani. I think in spite of not having a lot of boundaries or 6 hitting batters in the Lyca Kovai Kings, the reason that they time and again have been scoring those high runs is because of their running between the wickets. They have been quick, their intent is always they're trying to rotate the strike.
They're quite deceptive if you look at it, because they keep pegging away at those singles, run those 2s. You're getting 4, 5 runs off the first 4 deliveries, and then you get a 4 or a 6, and then it becomes a big over. And they do that time and time again.
Because we've seen so many teams succumb to those death overs when they don't have big hitters, but every single time Lyca Kovai Kings have able to handle the situation with just Shah Rukh around is only because of their running between the wickets. They've been good with judging. All their top orders are good runners. They're fit. And the intent is always there. They run the first hunt very hard. So that is, the basics is right.
And that enables them, helps them to even chase down bigger targets with a fair bit of ease. Quick single. They're running quickly, but it looks quite easy in the end.
Every team has a working methodology, and I think this is the working methodology, the working mantra for the Lyca. Over the years, it's just not been this year. They've been consistently good with their fitness. What works, works for them. Because in the contrast, we see Trishik Grandcholas. They heavily rely on their big hitting batters like a Sanjay Yadav, Joffer Jamal or Wasim at the top. They don't believe in rotating the strike. They believe in smashing the bowlers. So, two different teams, two different strategy, and it works.
Ends with the dot 5 coming off at 66 for 1.
It's a super Saturday. We have 2 games today. Starts with a big wide, Harish Kumar. And it's change in comps. It's WV Raman alongside me, Vishnu. Good afternoon, WV.
Good afternoon, Vishnu. Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're enjoying the chase from the Kovai Lyca Kings here. They've been brilliant so far. Sai Sudarshan is looking in good touch as well. Sujay has played a good hand so far. So at the moment, things are looking really good for the Lyca Kovai Kings.
That's a big shout, and he's given. Sai Sudarshan, the danger man, has to depart, but we'll have to just wait and see if he's going to take that review. And he does. It is an Indian Overseas Bank DRS.
TV umpire to director. We have a player review for LBW. The original decision is out. I've checked the feed. It's a fair delivery. Can you please start with front on? Rakesh waiting for front on, please. Okay, can you please rock and roll it here for me? Ball is passing close to the inside edge of the bat. Can I have the ultra edge to check that, please? Okay, director. Thank you. Copied. So we'll stay with the original decision. Okay. Rakesh, you can stay with your original decision of out. You're on screen now, please. Cameras up.
And he is given out. The cameras have crashed. There's a technological issue there. Because of that, Sai Sudarshan has to go not very happy, and rightfully so, because the replays just showed maybe the impact was just outside off. But this is a sad end to Sai Sudarshan. He's gone for 22 of 16 deliveries, and Lyca Kovai Kings are 67 for 2. To the pads and straight away off the mark. Mukilesh. He will get 2 for it.
Good running from these two, Sujay and Mukilesh. As soon as he made contact with the ball, he's off in a flash, and he is pushing the fielders as well. Watching the ball all the time. and keeping an eye on his partner as well. That's good cricket. Generally, sometimes what happens is either of the batters keep looking at the ball rather than the partner. Then they get into a tangle.
It's again quick running, and a misfield will yield more runs. This is definitely not good for the Salem Spartans. 3 runs scored of this one.
That's what pressure does to the fielders. The batters are pushing hard, they're going for a quick single, and the fielder not gaining control of the ball, but he was keen to throw the ball at the striker's end. The basics say that you first get hold of the ball and then get rid of the ball from your hands.
It's been an eventful over. Started with a wide and then a wicket of Sai Sudarshan. And some great running between the batters. A misfield. You've had it all in this over. Just a boundary lacking there. And Sujay scored those. But the fans have been great. We've been saying this. Started with Salem and then Coimbatore, Tirunelveli, and now Dindigul. It's a double-header day. It's a double-header Super Saturday. We have I Dream Tirupur Thamizhans and Trichy Grand Choras playing after this one. And that will decide the 4th contestants to get a spot in the playoffs.
That's success for Harish Kumar this over. And he got the big wicket of Sai Sudarshan. Fuller in length, and it was the wrong line as well. So on both those counts, misjudgment from Sai Sudarshan. They went for a review, lost the review, lost the wicket as well. And remains to be seen what kind of encouragement it provides for the Spartans.
Mukesh on strike for the last ball. This 7 scored so far. That's brilliant work in the field. End of 9, 73 for 2. Sujay has had a great start. He just would want to stay and see his team through. Again, good work in the field there, Harish Kumar.
That's the kind of effort that will be required from the Salem Spartans to put pressure on the Lyca Kovai Kings. Good effort. That was running away from him, but he got hold of the ball in time.
Salem Spartans, it's their last game. They haven't qualified for the playoffs, but they'd have a lot of thinking to do. They'd have to analyze a lot of things. Nothing's really gone right for the team this season. That's been the case since a few seasons. But as far as Kovai are concerned, the defending champions, it's been great for them. Led by Shah Rukh Khan. He's excelled in all the departments, batting, bowling, and he's been exceptional in the field as well. They want to finish right at the top. A win here would ensure that. First to go big, it's an edge and will get runs. It will be a 4 from Sujay. It's his 4th 4 in this innings.
Streaky boundary coming off an edge. The left-hander Sujay was looking for an expansive drive through the offside, but that went fine behind square on the offside. And this is what happens when a batter throws his bat very hard at the ball, especially when there's some width. And that was something that will always trouble the bowler.
This time though he connects it well and he will get those runs. This is much better. Yet another 4. It's back-to-back 4s for Sujay.
This is what he was aiming for of the previous delivery too. And success now as he plays it through the offside. And this was a bit fuller and closer to him as well in terms of line. This time so well, it just raced away to the boundary.
So good to see Sujay in full flow. Looks very confident out in the middle. Is getting those runs effortlessly. 11 runs have been scored so far in this over. And there's a huge chance that he will be the British Empire package drinking water high voltage player of the match. 141 his strike rate. Will definitely look to better that. Looks to be in great nick. 11 runs off this over, end of 10, 84 for 2. Last night, the home team Dindigul Dragons registering the first 200 of this tournament. Quick running between the wickets and will get a single. There she is, Sai Sudarshan's mother. A very important role she's played in Sai Sudarshan's career. She has molded him, she has taken care of his diet, his fitness regime, and we can see that. So important to focus on fitness. We've seen a lot of cricketers work on their fitness, and that has yielded results. And just like that, that's a beautiful shot. Goes above the fielder for 4 runs. Spectator there clearing the infield. Trying to push for the second, and oh, very, very close. Sujay are running on the non-striker's end. Maybe should have collected that better.
It was nip and tuck because the fielder had approached the ball quickly enough, and Sujay does well here, employing the dive. But a better collection from the bowler would have been curtains for Sujay. Awkward bounce, agreed. But these need to be picked up, because when you're fighting against a good side, you got to take the opportunities that come your way, even if they happen to be half chances.
We saw a catch that was dropped in the very second over. Sujay, the batter, getting a reprieve. But Dream 11 fantasy points, it's Harish Kumar on top with 99 points. Played a crucial role in the end overs. Jatved Subramanian, terrific bowling from him. 74, it's R. Vivek on 63 points. Sujay and Vishal Bhatia, the other players on the list. There was some terrific hitting from Harish Kumar in the end. That has seen Salem cross the 170 mark.
This is something that they need to stop. The Salem Spartans playing straight to the fielder and picking up singles is something that they cannot allow the Lyca Kovai Kings batters to do on a regular basis. And they're also conceding runs by way of boundaries too. That's going to hurt.
Gets a single off the last ball. 10 runs off this one. End of 11, 94 for 2. It's the top wicket taker so far, coming into the attack, replacing Gauri Shankar. Nikhilesh tries to go for the drive, but misses it completely. Great performance, and when we talk about great performance, you can trust TVS Star City Plus to deliver that time and time again. Team excels just like the all-rounder TVS Star City Plus. Dashing red color as well, the sporty red, as they say. Salem's got it on their jersey, but they need to show some fight here to get back into the game. And also, just in case something untoward happens, we've got that covered as well. Medical partners, Kaveri Hospital on standby, ever ready. Let's just pray that we never have to use it, but just in case. Yamuri has 52 wickets in the 40 games that he's played, best of 3 for 25, 8.29 being his economy. So low full toss, doesn't really connect it, and he gets a wicket. He will be very happy with that one. Does not connect that at all. Mukilesh finds the fielder. Adnan Khan making no mistake.
Mukilesh will be extremely disappointed with this dismissal. That's a boom, 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 a golden wicket for Poyamoli. Slow full toss, and Mukilesh deceived in there, looking to check the shot, and he plays it straight to mid-off. Dismiss for 14, Mukilesh, 94 for 3.
But what Salem need though are those wickets. Shrijit Chandran. This is a good over, not a run conceded. This has been a great change for Salem. Poyamuri coming in, hasn't conceded a run off the 5 balls that he's bowled so far, and taking a wicket as well. Dismissed Mukilesh off a low full toss. Will be very happy with that one. The celebration says it all. Will this be a wicket maiden? Gets a run off the last ball. It's a brilliant over from Poyamuri. End of 12, 95 for 3.
Adnan Khan comes in to bowl his first over. Replaces Vive Raj. Lyca Kovai Kings coasting along. 76 to win of just 47 deliveries, as there is a change in commentary. It's me, yes, Badrinath. The first time today in the English com box is Mr. Yo Mahesh. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you, Bat. The game right now hanging in the balance. A crucial wicket came off the last over. Poyamuri giving that breakthrough. But still, some batting to come. Mohammad Adnan Khan, usually we've seen him batting, playing those big shots. Now he's a decent off spinner. I've seen him bowl, but this is a brilliant shot. What a wonderful shot this from Atikur Rahman. This lad can bat. He's shown us a lot of time previously, but this was special.
Excellent wrist work. Exquisite timing. Phenomenal cricket. Yes, over pitch delivery, but those wrists, that's the reason he was able to find the gap. The 100 comes up as well. Goes leg side. Back-to-back boundaries. He's taking them all. When you play good shots like the one on the offside, you get loose balls that you can put away on the leg side. They're coasting along like Lyca Kovai Kings.
Absolutely. This time picking the length much shorter. Found the gap beautifully between the deep mid wicket and long on fielder. The impact of that wicket last over is gone. Oh, he's gone. He's gone for a very big shot. Adnan Khan comes under the ball safely and takes revenge. Back-to-back balls went for a boundary, but the third ball, the bowler has the last laugh.
Adnan Khan lighting this one up, a hint of turn. Why do you want to go across the line when you're batting so well? Rush of blood, inexperience from the batsman Atikur Rahman. The impact player has to go for 10 and then 5 for 4.
The effect of the previous wicket was dissolved. They lose another one. In comes Captain Shahrukh Khan.
You need to mix caution and aggression. 106 for 4, the Lyca Kovai Kings. Purple cap holder, Puyamuri comes into bowl. Got a finger on it.
Yeah, was in the air for a while. Not the easiest for a fast bowler to get hold of it. Was hit really well too. But getting Shah Rukh Khan, I think it's very crucial. But at this point of time, in this situation, if you can get Shah Rukh Khan, nothing like it. Shah Rukh Khan fans there. Got a lot of female attention.
Puyamuri is the purple cap holder. Winning his second over, 1 for 2 for him. He'll be the key for Salem Spartans. Yeah, the I Dream Tirupur Tamilans are waiting on the wings. It's a breezy day. If they win, they go through. The winner goes through. There'll be one team left standing. There's one place in the top 4. 3 teams have sealed their spots already. Who do you fancy? Steve Mahesh?
It's going to be a blockbuster one for sure. On the other end, Anthony Das and Trichy Grand Cholas. They played good cricket this season. Just one match away. They have a lot of firepower in that batting, and I think they will be favoring this wicket. I'm sure this wicket will suit their batters, but it's that bowling that concerns me. On the other side, iDreams, I think they are well balanced. So it's going to be a very good game back.
The captain of the ship, Anthony Das, overseeing the proceedings. IT Trichy Grand Cholas played some good cricket. They didn't win a single game last season. They've turned it around this year. Can they do it? Can they get into the top 4?
I think one remarkable thing about Trichy Grand Cholas, as you said, last year they didn't manage to get any wins under their belt. Started off this year, this TNPL, with a loss. But since then, they've been consistent with their result. They've managed to get 3 wins, just 1 away from qualifying for the very first time. And this team looks really good. They're playing as a team, a lot of firepower in their batting.
Goes big, Shah Rukh Khan. He is a big man, all right. But this one is massive. With the win, he goes for another cute 6.
He didn't break a sweat hitting that big 6. Just that whip of that wrist. It's a Sharon Fly Super 6. Goes a distance, goes a mile. 92 meters, the biggest one of today. Comes from the captain Shah Rukh Khan's bat. He's a big boy, can hit the big 6 too.
Yeah, the key was picking the length early. He picked the slow one. Fast, and that's what enabled Shah Rukh Khan to play that big shot. Look at that strike rate. Almost 180. It's the speciality of Shah Rukh Khan. 181 runs for him. He's there in the TVS Raider orange cap leaderboard. Has to go big again. Wanted to go for another big one. Almost beats Vive Raj. But it'll be just a single. 118 for 4. Hopefully, they're not needed. Definitely not needed for Shah Rukh Khan. He's definitely not all right, struggling with his left shoulder.
Just spoke to him before the game. told me that he's got a grade 2 stare. So that's the reason why he didn't see him bowling. Got injured in the bathroom, that's what he said. Don't know what he was doing in the bathroom, injuring his shoulder. But he looks okay for now. Captain of the ship, 54 needed of 36 balls. Last over, last ball, that's how he kind of got injured again. Probably the niggle, the pain usually comes when you use the shoulder bat. Have you ever felt like that? Any shoulder injuries?
Yeah, I've injured both my shoulders. Left shoulder is crucial for the right-handed batsman, even his batting. That's the TVS Raider. The impressive part of the TVS Raider, smart connect variant that comes with call management, navigation assist, voice assist, music control, a total of 99 connected features. But please focus on the road, even when you're raiding with the TVS Raider. Shah Rukh Khan on strike now.
How tough is it is when you're having a shoulder injury while batting, especially in this format?
Yeah, the left shoulder, the leading shoulder is definitely crucial for a right-handed batsman, especially when you're playing the big shots. Needs to extend. The point of extension is when you feel the pain. Can't get power without extension.
He's got a taping on his left shoulder rather. It's a top hand, the leading hand does most of the job. In the gap, it's straight to the fielder. Where do you think the game is going bat? Right now 52 needed of 34.
Could be one of the reasons why he came in at number 6 today. Shah Rukh Khan likes to bat at number 4 for the Lyca Kovai Kings. Evenly poised. Shah Rukh Khan's wicket will be big. If they get Shah Rukh Khan out, it's anybody's game. Until he's there, I'm with Lyca.
Ashik Srinivas. It's been quite economical so far. Sujay on the other hand closing to his 50. But the bigger picture is getting those 50 runs. I think, as you said, if the Salem can get the captain Shah Rukh Khan, I think the rest of the batting order will be starting to feel some pressure. But whenever there's a tough spot, Captain Shah Rukh Khan has stood up. He's done well for the team.
Tries to go big, not enough timing. Fielder gets underneath, can't get to it. He's a big man, he's a strong lad. Doesn't need 100% timing to get the ball over the fence, and he does it.
For a second, we just had the feeling that it was a top edge. But even those top edges, even those bottom, it's a Sharon fly super 6. Ashik Srinivas can only smile. Goes with the wind, that's why goes the distance as well.
Once more, through the cover, back-to-back sixes for Shah Rukh Khan as he seals the deal. Finishes with the 6, 134 for 4.
Putting them in a comfortable position. If at all any sort of magic the Salem Spartans need, it should be coming from this man, Poya Mori. We've seen previously him turning the game while bowling. So they need some sort of magic bat.
They need more than a couple of wickets, especially the wicket of the skipper, Shah Rukh Khan. Poya Mori is the purple cap holder. It's now or never for the Salem Spartans. 11 commentators leaderboard.
Where are you bat? Fifth?
Middle order.
Middle order. But aren't you top order batter? I think I'm where I'm supposed to be. Number
You're
7.
on the all-rounder spot. You're on the all-rounder spot, buddy. He wants to finish it quickly. Shah Rukh Khan doesn't want to waste any more time. He wants that number 1 spot. It's the reason he's come out to bat here. When you had a good season, when you played good cricket, you want to finish in the top 2. 2 chances at the final.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the defending champions, obviously, they want to give themselves a better chance. And that's why they want to be in the top 2 spot. And when Sujay bats, I can't help but to go back to the moment where he was dropped by the captain himself at the slip cordon. Just wondering what would have happened if that catch was taken. Things would have been a lot different. Just right now inching slowly towards 47, towards his 50. But this match is slowly also inching away from the Salem Spartans. Courtesy, this man has come in and played some powerful shots. Look at that difference, 82. Managed to lose the same amount of wickets the Salem did, but a few extra runs. Right now just sticking along, not taking any chances against Poyamuri.
They're just 1 hit away. Probably 2 hits you need among the 25 balls. Sujay has been the sheet anchor. 47 of just 37 deliveries for him. In the air. Doesn't carry. It's the single to win the 16th over, 139 for 4.
Harish Kumar. Couple of appeals from the keeper. The square leg umpire has given it out. Sujay was out of his crease and the wicket keeper threw the stumps down. WB against the run of play.
The original appeal was for a caught behind, but with the left-hander looking to go for a single without realizing where the ball was, finds himself short of the crease. And good awareness from the wicket keeper. Very, very sloppy cricket from Sujay. And that's the end of him. He's played a good hand though. 48 of 39, 139 for 5. LKK.
Batting well, batting on 48. He did all the hard work. Sometimes, even if you see it, and your brain doesn't really react to it in that moment. I know that's happened to me a couple of times. But an unfortunate way for him to get out, Sujay. Shah Rukh Khan now. Slower delivery and hits it out of its screws. A 4th maximum for Shah Rukh Khan.
That's a terrific strike there from Shah Rukh Khan. Once he launches himself into anything, the result is predetermined. The moment he makes contact, more often than not, you are sure that it'll cross the boundary line. And not just by a little, but by a fair distance. Shah Rukh Khan just blazing away here this afternoon. 32 of just 12 deliveries, and he's looking to deal in sixes.
It's not often when someone is batting so well and has gotten 4 sixes and they haven't hit even 1 4. It's very rare. They're going to be in action soon, the iDream Tirupur Tamarins. A decider against the Trichy Grand Cholas. Another slower one this time, going higher. back-to-back sixes for Shah Rukh Khan. Six number 5.
I wouldn't want to say it this way, but I have no other option. He's just toying around with the bowling here. No pace from Harish Kumar on the location. He dragged it from way outside the off stump and just carted it over mid-wicket. It kept the fielder interested for a while, but back to back without any problem for Shah Rukh Khan.
Harish Kumar deciding to come around the stumps now to Shah Rukh Khan. Point drops back to the boundary. Square leg comes in. So a change in line, perhaps going with that wide Yorker. A double bluff. Goes leg side. Shah Rukh Khan picks it up over the square leg fielder who had just come in and gets a 4.
There's no letup from Shah Rukh Khan. The third 50 came of just 25 deliveries, but still Shah Rukh Khan is still looking to keep the heat going there. He was off balance as he played that, but ensured that he got over the infield. 6-6-4, the last 3 deliveries of Harish Kumar.
Gets a single to retain strike. 17 gone, 158 for 5.
This season, Shriram Singh was leading the table, but Shah Rukh launched himself into number 1 here this evening.
He's been brilliant, and that's why now the equation reads 14 runs of 17 balls.
Absolutely off target. The radar needs to be adjusted here.
That's the effect Shah Rukh Khan can have on the bowlers as well, to keep it away from his hitting arc. Poyamori taking his time here. Needs to be on target. Again, number 6 from Shah Rukh Khan takes him to 49. Another huge one.
Looking to make the correction was Poyamoli, taking the pace off, but it was in the slot. And that was once again drilled down the ground. And he clears big distances, 87 meters. But for the side screen being there, it would have carried 120 yards. That's how powerfully he hits them.
With that, Shah Rukh Khan gets his 50 tonight. Fastest 50 of this season's Tamil Nadu Premier League. He did it once, he did it again, and he's done it a 3rd time now, eclipsing himself.
They're delighted, the dugout. You can only sit and admire. You cannot emulate that man. He's got that special ability of really hitting the cricket ball long. 17.
Chance taken. Ram Aravind going for that big shot. Gauri Shankar, a deep square leg. Taking that catch, and Poyamori gets another one. Ram Aravind goes for 1. LKK 166 for 6. 5 runs now for Lyca Kovai Kings. Full toss. There is a man there, and he picks it up. Going to have to see the height of that delivery. The catch was good.
And that's a fair delivery here. And we'll have to see where that was when it made contact with the bat. Was it above the waist or below the waist? Really keeping the umpires on their toes is Poyamali on that occasion.
There's confirmation. Fair delivery. Catch taken as well. So Mohammed walks back first. Ball 167 for 7.
The Spartans will have the satisfaction of at least picking up 7 wickets. And they've taken the game to the 18th over despite Shah Rukh Khan being in blistering form. A half century coming of just 17 deliveries. And that's the reason they're on the threshold of chasing this target down with almost about 12 deliveries to spare. 4 runs needed of 13. Shah Rukh will look to go for it.
Murray deciding to come around the stumps to Shah Rukh Khan for this final delivery of this over. Is it a chance? Is it wicket number 3 in this over? Yes, it is. Shah Rukh Khan going for that shot. Murray, 3 wickets in the over. 18 gone, 168 for 8. Murray changing the angle of attack, drawing Shah Rukh Khan into that fall shot. Adnan Khan, a safe pair of hands, does the rest. Murray finishes with 4 for 28, 168 for 8 as Shah Rukh walks back on 50. Ashik Srinivas to bowl the penultimate over. 4 runs required here for the Lyca Kovai Kings.
My. If a wicket falls this particular delivery, what's going to happen to this game? It'll become wide open. You never know. 3 to get, 11 deliveries remaining. I did mention that Shah Rukh will go for it of the last ball of the previous over. He went for it, didn't succeed. Ashik Srinivas perhaps telling the skipper to stop the singles, get the fielder from the deep out into the circle. Try and see what the batter does.
A point coming in, extra cover, taking a few steps forward as well, tightening that field. Right on target, very, very close, almost played on.
Come on, Ashik, provide a bit of twist here. Stump to stump line, absolutely no time for the batter. Fuller length too. These two are definitely nervous, Siddharth and Yudhishwaran. Couple of dot balls from Ashik Srinivas. What's going to happen here? Big hit or a single or a mix-up?
All of them are on the cards. Top bowling this from Ashik Srinivas. As you mentioned, he went and spoke to the captain, brought the fielders tighter, almost into the face of Yudhishwaran, who's just come into the crease.
Get the mid-wicket into the circle. That'll make him perhaps go across the line. That'll make him go across the spin.
Slows this one down, just outside off stump, gets it to turn away from the right-hander.
Nerves playing a big part here. Bit of turn from Ashik Srinivas. Eluding the edge. Now this is getting interesting here. Edge will get him a 4 here.
Just one run coming off the 19th, 169 for 8. Plenty of tension out there in the middle. Who's under more pressure in this situation, WV? The bowler or the batter?
Bowler, definitely, because there's one more wicket to go, and the batter can swing his bat if it's a bit wide.
Drives through, sweeper cover, needs to do a bit of work. Is there a chance for a run out? Is there a chance?
Your mic is on.
Copy. TV umpire to director. We have an umpire review for run out. Can you please start with this side on? The wicket keeper side. Can you please rock and roll it here for me? Next frame by frame, please. Roll it forward, frame by frame. Okay. Yes. Satisfied? No bat is grounded behind the popping crease when the wickets are put down. I have a decision for you on the big screen.
The nervousness resulted in that run out. Terrific work from Vive Raj from the deep, and that's the end of Yudhishwaran coming back for the second, and he couldn't make it back in time, and Kovai 170 for 9.
Two runs is what the Lyca Kovai Kings need.
Edge past third. Is that what it's going to be? Or is it going to be Yorker finding the target?
Straight to the extra cover fielder. Let's look at that run out again.
Nicely played by Siddharth. Yudhishwaran goes across. Then he looks for the second, which is not there. Siddharth does the right thing because Vive Raj was quick to get his hands on the ball and get rid of it as well. And that was sheer nerves playing a part there.
Sunny Sandhu. They're fielding like Panthers in the circle, not allowing that single. Action continues in match number 26 after this. The IDM Tirupur Tamarins taking on the Trichy Grand Cholas. It is a must-win game for both teams to make it into that top 4. And they're watching on as this game is on tenterhooks.
The long on being brought into the circle here and into mid-on. Sunny Sandhu. Oh, this is getting really interesting here. A wicket run out of the first ball, then 3 dot balls, and now the batters are having a chat. Sunny Sandhu making the ball leave the right-hander just inside the tram line.
The last 3 overs have been so eventful. Edge of the seat action. We saw Shijit Chandran at the edge of his seat in the dugout, in the Salem Spartans dugout. 3 wickets from Poyamuri and just 1 run off the 19th over. And now Sunny Sandhu being brilliant as well. Do they get the single? Is it a run out? He misses! Scores are level.
This is exactly what they must have decided when they had a chat. Tip and run was obviously their plan, and they executed really well. The scores are level. A director would not have done any damage there. That's good running. Siddharth sprinting hard to the danger end. Jataved gets off the mark. Last ball coming up and the scores are level. What's Siddharth going to do? Is it going to be a repeat of tip and run, or is it going to be a big hero from the left arm spinner?
Instructions, no helmet, running onto the field for the keeper. Sunny Sandhu.
What's the non-striker going to do? Is he going to try and steal a couple of yards and get run out even before the bowler bowls?
OWE, too many options here. But pressure for the bowler, pressure for the batter. Manimarn Siddharth can hit a long ball. We saw him drive nicely through the covers. Smiles in both dugouts. Just trying to make sure they have the right field. Sunny Sandhu. He gets an edge, it runs away. Manimarn Siddharth with the winning runs. The Lyca Kovai Kings holding their nerve.
This is always high on the cards. An edge through third when the lower order batters are out there in the middle. And I had mentioned this is likely to happen. It happened. Siddharth throwing his bat at something which is slightly wide, and he gets a thickish edge and the ball runs away. And that's the victory that Lyca Kovai Kings needed to stay.